Good morning. Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A. And I'm excited to be here with everyone today on this snowy day here in the UK where I am. It is snowing as I speak. It's been snowing all night and it's snowing now, which is also very cleansing, which is always good. So I'm sending everyone lots of love. Have a wonderful day. If you're watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know. If you're watching this with me in real time, you just need to pop your question in the chat for me. Let me just see what way round the cards are. Just see if they are mirrored or they're the right way round today. Right way round. Brilliant news. Thank you, YouTube. Amazing. Okay. So what this is then, you can ask me anything. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels and this is a live Q&A. So you can ask me about love, health, work, anything that's going on. You know, anything you want to know, really. It is a bit dark in here because it's really early. I am early today. It's only 7:25 in the morning. So I'm excited. So let's see what's going on today. Where do you get your ideas from? Above me. Above me, as we all do. We all get ideas from within and above. Okay, that's where from. So, what I'm going to be doing today then, guys, just so you know, I'm going to be using most of my decks of cards. So all of my decks of cards are available on makeplayingcards.com. I'm also going to bring in the Angel Answers by Radleigh Valentine and the gorgeous Goddess Guidance cards by Doreen Virtue. I'm also going to bring in one of Mystic Moon's best decks, in my opinion, the Masculine Tarot. So I'm excited to connect today and see what's going on. So as I said, if you are watching this back with me, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know. If you are watching this live with me right now, don't forget to hit thumbs up and you can ask me a question in the chat. Thank you, Gatsoff. Thank you so much. Gatsoff, welcome, honey. Says, oh, yeah, early tonight. Love it. Yeah, it's nearly 7:30 in the morning here. So I had a really good sleep last night. I managed to go to bed at 9 p.m. and I slept really well. So I'm up early. I was up at like 5:30 this morning. So I'm raring to go. So thank you for being here. Mariana says, hi Liz, me and Em had an argument last night. How was he feeling about moving forward and our conversation? He's saying he's finding his place in the world. Give me saliva in the mouth. There's definitely a lot of passion and desire from his side. And he's definitely thinking about where you're going to be, what you're going to do. He's saying we're finding my place in the world. It's like when I'm connecting with his energy, and I connected with this yesterday as well, he wants to be with you in a relationship. No matter what he's saying or no matter what the argument was about, that's what he wants. So he's thinking about this. So it's bringing up all kinds of emotions, triggers, perhaps conversations. But we've got the December to April. So something is going to come to light or come to a head between December and April. And that's going to be the turning point. So I feel if you stay together between December and April, you're going to stay together. If you don't, you don't, because I feel that's going to be the turning point. But I feel what he wants is to understand where his place is in your life. He said, I'm finding my place in the world. Where's my place in your life? Is there a place for me in your life? Because I feel that's what he wants. You know, he wants to be with you. So he's finding direction. So he's quiet probably right now, or he's, you know, taking some time for himself because he's thinking. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome to everyone who's in the house. Yeah, it's snowing. And it was very relaxing with the snow last night, so I managed to have lots of sleep, which is good. Linglicious, welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. We've got Love, Light and Lunacy. Great to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. Hello, Liz. So glad to be here. If you could give me a card from Chad, my DM, I'd appreciate it. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. So what's going on with Chad right now? So the first message out is he's saying I have a lot on my mind. So he's making decisions. So if you've had any tooth pain, that's the reason why. Because he's making decisions, he's thinking, he's going through some changes. He may be having a little bit of a, you know, hard time at night. So he may be having sleepless nights, or, you know, he may be just tired in general. You may be picking up on that as well. And he's saying you complement my life. So he knows full well that you make his life better. And he's thinking about that. He's thinking about the way that you are as a person and He's closing his eyes and sensing you and feeling you. And again, finding my place in the world. This is an energy of December to April. This is a collective energy as well, what's happening right now. So he's thinking about how he can fit into your life, how you can fit into his life. And the wheel is bringing you together. So I feel this is the path for me as he's trying to work out what his next steps are. So I'm kind of getting lots of direction in this. So I feel November is a time where he's working out what he wants in his life. So he's looking at his life very closely, trying to understand himself better, and things are turning in your favour. So I feel again an energy which I've been picking up on, as you know, for a while, of changes between December and April. But he's making decisions, and these decisions will ultimately lead into you. So he's saying to you, I want you, I need you, I desire you, I crave you, and I don't want to live anymore without you. So he knows this. I don't want to live anymore without you because I want you in every way. So forgive me, fear, he's making decisions because he knows when he closes his eyes, you're the one that's there and you're the one that complements his life. Forgive me, fear. So he is releasing a lot of fear. I'm going to get one more card. Let's bring the masculine. Actually, no, let's bring in the signs deck. Got quite a few decks of cards out here. Probably don't need all these decks, but I thought, yeah, I'll get them out. Yeah, you may be seeing 777, or you may start seeing that number, reminding you to keep your thoughts positive because they're becoming things. So things are definitely moving forward for you. We pull you a goddess card as well. What else do you need to know? Yeah, you've got Kuan Yin, so you're being guided to have compassion right now, and that will lead to peace. You've got Irene as well. So this is really saying, be peaceful. You know, I don't really connect with the goddess cards as in the people on them. But you may have a sign there with a name, Irene. That could be someone up in heaven watching over you as well, or could be a family member. But I feel the message is to have compassion right now. That will lead to peace. And that will resolve everything as well. So if you let go of the, judgments, holding on to things from the past, all of that. If you just let go of all of that and have compassion for yourself and your twin and everything else, that will lead to ultimate peace. But I'm actually seeing Mother Mary in this card. Okay, I'm feeling Mother Mary around you, guiding you. I hope that helps, okay? Understand, when I get a card deck like this is the goddess cards. I don't necessarily connect with goddesses because I connect with Jesus and God and the angels, so I wouldn't say goddess. But I know that you are a goddess in your own life, if that makes sense. So, I read these intuitively as always. So maybe the message, the person resonates with you. But I've got the name Irene coming through as maybe a family member or someone in spirit. I hope that helps, okay? That's what I'm connecting with there. I see our baby we're meant to have. We lost 2 angel babies. Everything happens for a reason, as you know. It's made you stronger, as you know. And absolutely what you see in that card is the truth. So you're being shown. It's like this Irene person could actually be looking after these babies up there for you. So I feel Irene is like an ancestor or someone who walked the earth before. I'm not really seeing an angel. I'm seeing it more as someone who's watching over you. Powerful. I hope that helps. Okay, maybe there's a name there for you as well. Interesting. Love it. Okay, next question we're doing then. Let me move the chat up, guys. We're going to do a message for... let me just move the chat up. There we go. We're going to do a message for Lingalicious. Thank you for being here, honey. May I know what's next from SD to me, Ling? Thank you. So, what's going on with his energy? Okay, straight out. Angels, please, can you not throw them all around the room today? Because it is early for me. Thank you, thank you. It's hard work, when they start going all over the place because I'm reaching down and getting the cards. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. So Lingy's saying, I can't be with you right now because I'm transforming. So he's going through a big transformation. Endings and new beginnings. And you're transforming too. So there's a lot of change taking place here. So you may be seeing 555. And he wants to tell you how he feels because you've got the Page of Cups here. But I feel he's spending more time in his mind. So he's dreaming about you, he's fantasizing about you because he wants to reach out, but he's not ready. Okay, so that communication will come in time, but he's transforming first. I am getting an energy of transformation taking place in his life until March. And then I feel that's when some communication is coming in. So you may have communication before, don't get me wrong, but I feel that it's like he's saying to you he isn't quite ready until the new year because he's transforming. So this is a powerful one because there's great change taking place. He's saying, I want you to show me how much you want me. So he's definitely fantasizing about you. So when he's fantasizing about you, he's in his dream or his vision or his fantasy, you're showing him how much you want him. And that's a powerful thing, you know, because it turns him on. And it's like he's saying, I want you to tell me your fantasy. I want you to show me how much you want me. That's his dream. That's what he goes to sleep thinking about. You know, that's what excites him. So that's what he wants you to know. That's what he's doing. So you may be feeling all the heat and all the passion and all the desire and all that. And you're definitely going to be sensing that in a physical way. The Kundalini is rising. But he also knows he needs to be able to give you everything you give to him. So it needs to be balanced. And that's why he's transforming. And you've got the Empress. So he's saying, I know who you are. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. So this is reminding you to be you because there's nobody like you. So you're going to come together. And I definitely feel that there's going to be a lot of passion when you do. But right now, he's transforming. But he's sending you messages in other ways, especially through how he feels and his fantasies, because he does want you in that way. So just remember the power that you have over him in that way. I hope that helps, okay? It's very dark here still. It's not even light yet. It's only 25 to 8. So good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button for me. So next question we're doing is for Daisy. Says, hi, beautiful Madam Liz. Looking gorgeous. Thank you, honey. Any message from A, please? So what does A want to say to you today? What does A want to say to you today? So A is saying to you, I want you to meet my family, and I've dreamt about it a lot. So he's been dreaming about bringing you and, you know, his family, your family all together. And this is what will happen in the future with you guys. You know, you're going to have that family where you're possibly going to be married and have that kind of commitment. And it's not just about you and him. So definitely feel this involves many people. So you may have a big family, you may have a big family, and it's going to come together. And he's been dreaming about this. And he's saying, I will let you decide how quick or slow we take this. I just want the chance to love you again. So what he's saying is he really wants you to meet his family when you come together. But he's saying you can decide how quick or slow it happens. So I feel it's like he's going to be listening to you and what you want. And he's going to be putting your needs first. So this is a future energy of what's coming in. So you may be thinking what's coming in the future. What's it going to be like, you know? So he's saying to you right now, he's in his head about you because he knows you have a hold on him. So he's trying to work out what the next steps are. Now, the Nine of Swords here is in reverse. So I definitely feel he's coming out of that. You know, I feel he's been having some real sleepless nights and he's been going through confusion and he's been in that frustration energy. You know, when I spoke about the sacral chakra, and I feel he was definitely going through that, but he's coming out the other side of that. They're giving me fear. Yeah, he's been working through a lot of his fears, and he wants you to know you have a hold on him because of how much he desires you. You've got the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is somebody who's very passionate, somebody who's very sexy and dynamic. So these masculines right now are really realising how much they desire the divine feminine. Give me a block in the throat there. Yeah, he's saying, I'm becoming who I was born to be. That's what he's going through, and that's what he's doing. So all the changes he's going through, this card's moving as well. Give me that block there. Is to release blocks in communication, because he's saying, I am preparing to reach out. I am preparing to communicate. I want you to know how much I care, but I'm still becoming who I was born to be. So a transformation energy, a bit like we've just connected with, you know, for someone else. It's the same thing I'm connecting with. But he has a dream and a vision of you meeting his family or him meeting your family, or, you know, bringing family together. So it's about patience. You just got to be patient with this process. Yeah, focus on your own independence right now. It says your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So really this is reminding you that you are strong and that you are successful, and your independence makes that so. And you know, you've got Bast here as well. Isn't Bast connected with the cat or something like that? I think. But what I'm connecting with is, you know, because cats are independent. You know, they come and they go, don't they? But what I'm feeling the energy of is just be okay with the flow of the journey. And I feel you've got a cat around you. So you may have a physical cat, but I feel this is more a spirit animal, reminding you to be independent. That's also what he finds very attractive, that you don't rely on anyone. I hope that helps, okay? Sar, thank you for being here, honey. Hi, please, Liz. Any message from Asim, please? So, what does Asim want you to know? Thank you to my moderators for looking after the chat for me. Thank you, Gatsoff. We would make a great team. So when Asim thinks about you and visualizes you and connects with you, he knows that you'd be a great couple together. And he sees you that way, we would make a great team. So he's very aware of that. He also knows that you make him feel things he's never felt. So he is thinking about being a couple and what that would look like and be like. So being a great team is in many ways. It's not just about being lovers and you'd make a good team as lovers, but you'd also make a great team as partners. And that could also be business partners working together. But you also work together in a relationship to build something, to build a family, to build a future, to build a life. And that's what he's thinking about. So let's bring in a desire. Because like he said, I know we'd be a great couple. He says, yeah, I mean, he'd love to do things with you. What he's saying is, can we go camping and make love under the stars? So what he dreams about is kind of being outdoors. And a lot of them do have fantasies about that anyway. But he's kind of saying, can we go in the middle of nowhere and spend time together? I feel that's what he really wants you to know. He wants to get you all on his own and make love and, talk about the future. So he is a romantic deep down. And he said, I have to sort out my relationship with the person to end things the right way. So there could be someone he's already involved with, or he needs to end something in his life. And that could also include someone else. So if there isn't a karmic partner, it could be a karmic relationship, as in a family situation or something he's going through that he needs to release himself from. He's saying, when I'm free, when I'm single, I'll be all yours. Please understand. So he's going through something, doesn't feel free or single. So he may be wrapped up in something. So again, when I say free and single, if there is no karmic partner, he doesn't feel available, emotionally available, because he's dealing with something. So he needs to free himself from that so he can be with you. But he knows that you're going to make a great couple, and that's what he wants. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. 3D message from him. So what does he want to say to you? Big thank you to everyone who's here. I'm sending you all lots of love. So we've got you compliment my life. So he is dreaming about you. He's got his eyes closed and he's feeling you. He's feeling you all around him. He's feeling you next to him. He's connecting with you. And he's trying to find his center. So remember, that's why there's a delay. And this is the Hanged Man and this is the number 12. So I am feeling, it's just started snowing really, really thick as well, which is really cool. It was raining, now it's snowing again. Love it. So that's about cleansing. So I definitely feel moving into December, there is still delays. So I feel this year, it's about him working stuff out. I don't see any big changes happening this side of Christmas time. Don't see anything happening this year, because I feel it happening in the new year. So he's saying to you, in December, I need to find my center. I'm trying to relax. That's why there's a delay. I'm trying to understand what's going on. Now, I've got a timeline here. If you're letting go and surrendering and relaxing and breathing, you've got a timeline coming through. But the thing is, don't grab onto this timeline and think, right, it's definitely going to happen by then. Because then you focus on the timeline. You don't do the inner healing. And then the timeline doesn't work. I've done that in my own connection. I focused on a timeline. I'm going back years here. And it didn't happen because all I was focused on was getting to the timeline. We should never wish a life away in that way. We need to do the work. So I've got a timeline here between December and June. Okay, so, and you haven't had a timeline coming through for a while, but I feel you've been doing a lot of work on you, relaxing, surrendering, letting go and all of that. So they're giving you a timeline today. But understand timelines are guidelines. As it stands today in this moment, the energy you're both in, you've got a timeline for December to June, okay? Now, if you decide to panic and start stressing again tomorrow, this timeline may change, okay? So you've got to understand that. But they're showing me here that by June, it's likely something's shifted, okay? So I'm feeling that he's definitely saying to you, you're the one that complements my life. You're the one I'm thinking of. You're the one I'm dreaming of. But I have to center myself to deal with the situation I'm in. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. What's happening between my twin flame and his wife, okay? So what's happening with his wife and him. So I'm going to use the karmic struggles for this. This is my deck. So what's happening between him and his wife? Okay, so first of all, you're on his mind. So this is the message. These are karmic messages. What that means is the messages about what he's going through with the karmic partner, or they are kind of messages to the karmic partner, or however you channel it. So what he's saying is there's someone else on my mind. Now that someone is you. So really it's like his wife is aware that he's distracted, that there's someone else on his mind. And he's saying that very blatantly. I'm not saying he's saying it to her directly, but he's saying there's someone else on my mind. It's like energetically saying, leave me alone, there's someone else on my mind. Well, that someone is you. Okay? I will go to my parents' house. So it feels like he's been working out how he can leave, or what he will do if he leaves, and he'll go to his parents' house, or he'll go to family. Okay, he's already been thinking about it. And he said, I'm afraid to leave, but I have to. So he's definitely been thinking about leaving this person in this situation. He said, I'm afraid to leave. So there's fear there. He is afraid to leave. Why? Because of the comfort zone. Not because he loves the person, but because he loves the lifestyle, because it's comfortable. You know, when you're in a karmic relationship, understand if you're living with that person and you've got obligations, it's so hard to let that go because it's something you've been living. And it brings in chaos and upheaval. So it's not like you can just walk out and say, right, that's it. You know, it takes time to process it and prepare. So he is afraid to leave, and he's admitting that to you, but he knows he has to. And he's thinking, what will I do? I'll go to my parents' house. He's also saying we are always arguing. So they're arguing, and it's not a nice environment to be in. So don't think they've got it all wonderful there, because it's not a nice environment. When there's arguing going on, it can feel very toxic. So really what he's letting you know is he's finding his way out. He's already really made his mind up to leave. He's just dealing with the how. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just go back down the chat, guys. So I am answering donations, but I'm also in the chat as well. It's snowing here, which is really cool. It's just going light now. Hey, Renee, welcome. Thank you for being here. We've got Victor in the house as well. Welcome, Natalia. Welcome to my moderators. We've got Sakshi says, tomorrow's my birthday. Happy birthday, honey. Can you please tell me if anything new and exciting is coming into my life? Of course it is. Believe it and receive it. Believe it. Say this is a perfect time for everything I've ever wanted. You've got to be strong. So Setmay is here, and this is saying be strong. Okay, so really what's coming in for you is strength, you know, to get through anything that you're going to go through. And I feel that's what you need to know. You know, what you need to know is whatever comes into your life, you can handle it. It says you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So whatever comes into your life, whatever leaves your life, whatever goes on in your life, you can handle it, and that will lead to a happy outcome. So this is a blessing. This is about you being able to be strong enough to see blessings in everything. Because it's not just about the exciting new things that come in. It's how we deal with the old things, or the stressful things, or the challenges too. And that's what you're being given, the strength to handle it. So I feel Archangel Michael all around you, giving you that power. I hope that helps, okay? And happy birthday. Have a great day. Yashi says, any message from my DME list? So what's going on with DM? What's going on with E for Yashi? So he's saying to you, I'm having the most intense feelings about you day and night. So you may be feeling this in the body. You may be feeling excited and overwhelmed and frustrated and all these feelings all at the same time. And what he dreams about, so when he has a fantasy about you or a dream about you, he dreams about being with you in a romantic way. He said, I want to cook you a nice romantic dinner and treat you right. So he may be a good cook, you know, maybe a chef. And I'm not saying like a chef in his job, but he may be a really good cook. He may love to cook. And he's saying, I would love to cook you a dinner. I would love to be romantic and treat you right. So that's what he dreams about. And he's saying, try and understand what my eyes are saying to you. So his eyes are speaking to you, whether that's through a picture you see, or whether you're looking into his eyes in some way, or you have a dream and you're looking into his eyes. He's saying, try and understand what my eyes are saying to you. And what that means is beyond the physical, because the eyes are the windows of the soul. Okay, so when we smile, for example, our eyes light up if it's genuine. if it's not genuine, you can tell in the eyes. So the eyes tell you everything you need to know. And that's what he's saying to you. So let's get an energies in. So I feel he's definitely thinking about you. He's feeling you. He's connecting with you. But there is a delay. Okay, so he said, I need time to understand things from a fresh perspective, to let go and heal the way I viewed things before. So there is some delays around the connection moving forward, but he is always thinking about you and he wants to treat you right. And that's why it's good that it's taking time, because he will do that. I hope that helps, okay? We've got I've done Miss Afat there. Let me just move it down a little bit. Bear with me. I'm just looking in the chat as well. We've got Infinity. Thank you so much for the donation, honey. I'd like messages for current job and a message from RC. Well, let's do a message from RC first of all for you. The message from RC, if you've got insomnia, call on Archangel Raphael and Archangel Haniel, okay, to help you to sleep better, to calm your energy, okay? It just means your mind's active. You need to breathe yourself into the now. And that's for Bands Silvers. I think I can't see properly there, but I think so. So really, Infinity, what RC is saying to you is, you're on my mind 24 hours a day, consciously and subconsciously. That means when RC is awake, RC is thinking about you. When RC is asleep, RC is dreaming about you. Okay, so you're constantly on their mind. And we've got, can we go camping and make love under the stars? So this card's come out again because really what they're saying is, I feel the energy today is that they're having a lot of fantasies about what they'd like to do. And this is really about getting you on your own, going somewhere, being out in the open, being able to see the stars, very romantic setting, making love. But he said, I have to sort out my physical world. Anything that was shared on social media is a lie, a big fake lie. So really what your person's saying here is, anything that you've seen that may have brought up emotion, it's not the truth. So it's like he's saying to you, you're not the one that's on my mind, consciously and subconsciously. Anything else is illusion. Don't pay attention to social media. Don't pay attention to the things I've got going on in my life. I need to sort all of that out. So I feel he is trying to free himself up from something as well. Let's pull you another card. What else do we need to know? Yeah, he's saying no one can satisfy me like you can. So you're his dream. You're his wish fulfillment. You're the one he dreams about. You're his wish come true, his dream come true. So again, he's dreaming about you very vividly. This is passion. And this is fire and desire and longing and ecstasy. That's how he sees you. That's why he's saying, can we make love under the stars? So I'm definitely feeling today a lot of passion around. Okay, so let's get a message about your current job or what you need to be aware of. Let go of any fear. Have compassion. These cards again, okay, so there's clearly already collective messages coming through. They give me a lot of fear. So have compassion for what you're going through and try and have compassion in your job, and that will bring in peace. So if there's any kind of upheaval, compassion is the key. It says release judgments about yourself and others and allow the love and the light to flow, okay? Focus on that, and that's within you and everyone. So if anyone's kind of triggering you at work, or if there's anything that is triggering to you, try and look for the good in things. Try and rise above the situation and find peace in where you are. It says there's no need to worry. Everything is going to work out beautifully. And that's what you need to know. It's going to work out beautifully no matter what's going on. So let's see if we can get another message about your current job. So what do you need to know about your current job? Messages, we've got the future. It says plan for the future while living in the present. So I feel like this current job is not where you're going to be. It's not the end where you're going to end up. There's something else. Okay, but the message says you can plan for the future while being where you are. So in other words, while you're in your present job, you can search for something else, or you can set the intention for something else, or you can ask the universe for what you want. It says you're always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. So this may also be that you want to use your psychic gifts to have a psychic position. In other words, you want to do your psychic stuff full time, or you want to be able to go into another avenue connected with your spiritual path, something that's more in alignment with you. And that can be scary to step out of your comfort zone. I've been there myself. I know how it is, but you have to take the leap of faith. And honestly, you'll be glad you did, because when we're doing what's aligned with our higher self, we enjoy it so much. There's no stress there. I mean, obviously there's challenges and Like for me, for example, I challenge myself because I'm my own boss. So I have to set my own hours and I have to be very strong with those things, not just think, right, I'm going to go and watch Netflix all day. I have to be strong, and I see this room as my office and I come in here and put the effort in. But I also feel challenged sometimes, and it's exciting. So, for example, if I'm challenged because I've got certain things to do and I'm on a clock and I'm challenged to do it, it's exciting. Whereas if I was getting that kind of challenge in previous jobs, for example, I may feel stressed out or tired or drained. So when you're doing something you love, you enjoy everything, the challenges as well as the good things. And I feel that's what you want, or that's what you're moving towards. I hope that helps, okay? Dakota says, can you do something for a Cancer? Of course. I'm a guy, of course. I'm a Cancerian too, so welcome. So let's get a message directly for you, okay? This is for Dakota. Let's get a message directly for you. And let's do a Cancer reading. Because I'm a Cancer, so why not? Let's do a Cancer message. There it is. So the message for Cancer, first of all, got two cards together here. Wow. We've got inner goddess and sensitivity. Now, as a Cancer, if any Cancers are watching, okay, you are sensitive, and that's okay. Okay, we are sensitive because we're crabs and we've got emotion and we're water signs, but your sensitivity is your power, and that makes you who you are. So the white, what they're giving me like this white energy of cleansing, white Taurus cleansing. Your sensitivity cleanses you. So, for example, if you have a cry, it cleanses you. Make sure you're releasing your tears or your emotions in that way. And you are an inner goddess. So when you awaken to your truth, you remember your power. It says, awaken the goddess within you through dance and self-care and appreciating your beauty. So this means whether you are a guy or a girl, whoever's connecting with this, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are strong. Remember who you are. And dance around your day, relax, breathe. I was cleaning yesterday, dancing around while I was doing it, just embrace who you truly are. Go in the flow of your life and embrace your sensitivities as you're becoming increasingly sensitive and you're becoming aware of things. So avoid harsh things like people, situations, environments, chemicals. So you may well be choosing to eliminate certain things from your life right now, thinking this is toxic for me, it's not serving me, so I'm going to move into my own heart. I'm going to do things right for me. So this can be giving things up like caffeine, alcohol, or being around people who just are draining to you, or your job that needs to change. So this is definitely about releasing things that need to go. And the energy for you, Dakota, you've got infinite supply and sorceress. So what this means is that you are the magician of your own life. When you work with the law of attraction and you connect with your angels and guides, you can manifest through the infinite supply, which comes from source. So you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrow. So the angel's saying you have everything you need and you'll always be given what you need. Okay, but you have the power to manifest more because you are a magical person and you can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So that's what you need to know. You have more power than you realize. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Sakshi says, can you please tell me what's coming up next in my life? Did I answer a question for you already? Yeah, birthday. Yeah, so I have answered your question. I know that I've got donations. Thank you so much, guys. I'm just moving the chat down and having a look as well. We're going to do a message for Lala Roxy. Says, oh, thank you, Alex. Alex says, I love your eagle picture. Me too. Lala Roxy says, hi, new year. Great to have you here. Welcome. What do I do about reconcile with my ex-husband? I'm a Pisces, he is a Scorpio. So what do you need to know about reconciling? So clearly there's a reason why you split up or went into separation, and that's been what you've been healing, okay? So something is about to change in your connection. You've got 555. So it could be a big change coming in here. So what the angels want you to do is, right now, to heal this, to bring about this reconciliation, is to journal down your thoughts, because it'll help you to process what you're feeling about this. Now, what they're showing me in my mind, and I talk about this sometimes as well, it's a great way to heal things. Whatever's gone on between you, there's clearly love there if you want to reconcile. So get a piece of paper and a pen. And just get no distractions. Turn your phone off. Go in a room where you've got time for you. And write him a letter. Now, you're not going to give him this letter. Please understand. Do not give him the letter. Do not send him the letter. Do not type it out on your phone. Okay, use a pen and a piece of paper. This is something for your healing. So he's never going to see this letter, okay? Write him a letter. Tell him all the things that have hurt you in this letter. Tell him how it's hurt you, what caused you pain, all of that. Write it all down. Even if you scream, even if you cry, get it all out. And then take a moment to breathe. And then write down all the things that it's taught you. All the blessings that you've received through the separation or the pain. The fact that you've got stronger and wiser and more independent and all of that. The fact that you may have had more time for yourself, whatever it is. The fact that you've gained more independence or whatever you've gained, whatever blessings have come, and there will be blessings through the breakup or whatever you've experienced. You write that down too. And then, okay, when you've had another minute to calm down, because he can bring lots of emotion up, read through it from his perspective. Okay, how would that make him feel? And then you can, even if you want to, you can go a bit further and write a response back. Okay, and this will activate the ear chakras. They're giving me blocking the ear chakra because I feel the block that's happened between you is you haven't communicated properly. Or there was a breakdown in communication, and that can be because, we can get triggered and we can say things we don't mean and we cannot listen properly and all that. So I feel if you do that, it's going to open the ear chakras so that when you reconcile, you're going to be able to listen and hear each other out more and communicate better. Because I feel that's been the problem. So it feels like for you guys to reconcile successfully, you need to hear each other more and listen to each other more. And they're giving me a block there. There's fear there. So there's been things that have been blocked through fear. So if you work through this yourself, it's going to open a door, okay? And yeah, there's a possibility of coming back together because you've got building a solid foundation. So I do feel it's very likely you're going to get back together and build a solid foundation. This can happen around April time. You may even get a new home, okay? Or you may do some renovations of the home. But I feel it's about renovating the soul. It's about renovating the self. And I feel if you journal down your thoughts and work through them in the way I've expressed, it's going to open a door, okay? And also pay attention to your dreams because your dreams are going to show you the way forward. I hope that helps, okay? But something could come in between now and April. But I feel that's your ear chakras, it's going to create a healing with communication if you get all that pain out of you. And you don't say it to him, you journal it down and deal with it yourself. I hope that helps, okay? And call on Archangel Raguel because Raguel is the harmonizer angel and he will bring you together the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Kia Thana, thank you for being here, honey. Liz, my DM is talking with a girl, they are friends. Will they be in a relationship? This makes me insecure. Well, the reason that's going on is to bring up their insecurity because that's a trigger that needs to be healed before you come into your union, okay? So see this girl as a lesson, a catalyst, someone who's helping you to face your own fear and insecurity. And it's because you're afraid. It's like the first thing that what if they're in a relationship? It's what if, what if, what if? The ego brings in those fears of the future, what if. So the best thing you can do when you're recognizing you're in fear of the future is to breathe yourself back into the now and affirm that you are safe. Because remember, there's nobody like you. This girl, no matter what, it's natural. It's like a human thing to compare yourself. But there's nothing to compare yourself to because there's nobody like you. When God made you, he threw away the mold. And your masculine is your masculine. This person isn't your masculine's divine feminine, you are. And that means you are one. So nothing can break that bond, nobody. But there's clearly a lesson. So if you look at it from your side, instead of thinking what's going to happen with them and all of that, this person has brought out insecurity in you. When we broke up, she came to healing. Well, that's a good thing then. See it in that way, okay? See it as a good thing because she's a helper and a healer in some way. Don't get triggered and think, oh, because she's going to do this and this and this. She's there for a reason. You've got to rise above the physical aspect of certain things. And it takes a while to get there. I'm finally in that energy after, 25 years, And it's about understanding that it's a blessing. Everything happens the way it does. It really does. Things aren't happening to you. They're happening for you. So this is happening for you in your connection. So what your person is saying is, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so this is, I really do feel that he's struggled through a lot, or he's been struggling, and she has helped him. So you're being guided to see him as a helper. Okay, because what I'm saying is, this is all leading him back to you. Okay, because you're the sunlight, you're the sun. That's what you're being reminded of. That's what I'm guided to share with you, that you're the sunlight. Okay, you're the sun. She may have been a lifeboat, but you're the land. Does that make sense? You're where he's going to end up. So the angels are asking you right now to focus on yourself and to remember your own power. Don't let this trigger you. Well, it's triggered you for a reason, to bring up that insecurity, so you have the power to heal it. So it doesn't matter what's going to happen with him. It doesn't matter whether they last for a week or 5 years. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying that's going to happen. Don't get triggered by that. What I mean is, it's happening for a reason. And he's saying, the way you talk about me makes me happy. So what you're being reminded here is, the way you talk about him is everything. Because if you're being nasty towards him and saying bad things, that's going to affect the connection. Okay, if you're saying good things about him, that affects the connection in a good way. So what I'm really feeling is, it doesn't matter what does or doesn't happen with this person. What matters the way you feel about yourself right now. That's more important than anything else. Okay, so the message we've got coming through is memories. He's constantly thinking about you. You're constantly on his mind no matter what. You're the one he thinks about. This person has just helped him out. So if you're asking about, are they going to be in a relationship? Will they be in a relationship? You've got, it's leading to you. Okay, the angel's saying that you feel stuck in your eyes right now because he's not with you, he's not expressing his love to you. But this person is leading him to you. That's what you're being shown. That's what the angels are giving me to give to you. So you've got the Two of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Cups. So obviously you read those cards however you want, but I'm telling you what they're telling me is that the Two of Swords in reverse is about everything that he's dealing with to move towards you, forward towards you. He can't communicate yet, towards you the right way so he can communicate. That's what I'm connecting with. And I feel that this, whatever they've got, I'm not calling it a relationship because I don't feel it is one. Okay, it's a passing moment. You guys are eternal. I hope that helps, okay? But I get a lot of passion coming up in there that you're healing as well. Emmy, thank you for the donation, honey. Liz, I have a fight with my best friend, so call on Archangel Raguel to harmonise things. Can the cards help me, please, for clarity? I don't want her to be angry, but she is. Well, remember, you can't control what she's thinking or feeling, so just let her move through her own anger. Okay, if you're meant to be in this person's life, you'll reconcile and sort it out. But you have to let the dust settle. So breathe yourself back into the present moment, and instead of worrying or stressing about it, call on Archangel Raguel, the harmonizing angel, to bring you back together and sort it out. You know, years ago, this happened to me. I had an argument with someone who was my best friend at the time, and it was a really bad one, and I couldn't do anything about it. So I called on Archangel Raguel, and literally within a few hours, I went out, and where I used to live, there's like crossroads. So you have to, you know, where you press a button and you get the crossroads, you know, the light comes on, you cross the road. And at the exact moment I was there, she was on the other side of the road crossing as well. So we had to cross each other's path and we ended up sorting it out. But Archangel Raguel orchestrated that perfectly. And that's what he will do. Okay, so don't worry about it. Give it to God. Give it to Archangel Raguel, and he will bring in some kind of healing, or so you can talk and sort it out. Okay, and give it to God. Say, if we're meant to sort things out, we will. I give this to you, God, in exchange for peace. So you're being guarded right now. You're being protected. It says you and your loved ones. So obviously this is about you and your best friend. You are safe. Okay, and you are spiritually protected. So remember, everything happens for a reason. You said, I don't want to lose you. It's fear, that is. It's fear. It's because you're not in the present moment. What if I lose her? What if I never see her again? What if it's the end? It's the ego, remember, the way it controls. So breathe yourself back into the now and forgive yourself. Everything that happens had to happen that way for a reason. So don't go over it. If only I'd said this, if only this and that, because it'll drive you mad. The ego is trying to put you into a cycle right now where you're going over things or you're worrying about things. Don't allow the ego to control you. Breathe yourself back into the now. You're being guarded. You are protected. You are safe. Okay, so affirm, I am safe. Now, I feel you're going to sort this out in the Sagittarius energy. So obviously we move into the Sagittarius energy on the 22nd because we've got the archery. So I feel you're going to sort it out during the Sagittarius season. So I do feel you're going to be talking for Christmas and all of that. I don't feel it's going to carry on for long, but you have to have faith. I feel your friend wants to talk to you just as much as you want to talk to them. But you have to let the dust settle a little bit. So I feel during the Scorpio season, which we're in, okay, so I mean, what day is it today? The 19th. It's going by that quick. 19, 20, 21, 22. So you've got 3 more days. Kind of let the dust settle for 3 days. Work on breathing yourself back into the present moment. Call on Archangel Raguel for a way forward. And you'll be talking again in the Sagittarius season. I hope that helps, okay? And let me know, because it will happen, okay? Maybe you want to even go to that flame. I did a little community post last night. I found a picture and I said a little prayer and spoke to the angels. And if you actually look into the flame of that candle and put your wish in there, things are going to come into fruition. Something's going to resolve within the same 24 to 48 hours. Okay, and it could be a sign, it could be a synchronicity, it could be something happening. So it's always good to do that. Remember, your perception creates your reality. So if you believe that that's going to work for you, it will. If you don't believe, it won't work. So, for those of you who are thinking, right, I can't wait for the 24 hours to go past to jump on and say, Liz, that didn't work. It's because of your own belief. It's nothing to do with me. So your perception creates your reality, okay? I was having a conversation yesterday. I actually went out yesterday to do my food shopping because it's snowing today. And I wanted to make sure I got everything in. And I went to Starbucks before I went to the food shop. And I was sitting on a table. There was like a table there, me, and then another table. And it was packed. And I got talking to, the person got talking to me on the next table. And then I got talking to the guy next to me as well. And he's a YouTuber. So we were talking about YouTube. And we were talking about the law of attraction and how it works and everything. And the lady who was sitting on the other side, she didn't believe in it. And she was saying, no, I don't believe in any of that. And I said, well, I believe. I know it works. It's all about perception. The guy next to me, the YouTube guy who actually shared his video, so we had a right good chat. He's positive thinker and everything. He believes in it all. So there was me and him understanding. Then she was like, no, none of that works. So you've got to remember, it's all about the way you think that creates. So if you believe, you receive. It's as simple as that. We've got Kat says, thank you for being here, Kat. Thank you for the donation. Kat says, why is he hiding his love for me? What's his intentions? Well, remember, hiding love is protection. I feel that you've been going through a whirlwind of emotions lately. He's saying to you, let's just enjoy the direction we're headed in. It's like he's saying, we don't have to force or rush this. I know something is missing. I don't want to hold back. Things are going to move forward. You've got the 8 of Wands. Things are going to move forward. He is missing. You've got the 4 of Cups. He is missing. You've got the Chariot. It is moving in the right direction. It's just you want things to happen a certain way. I'm not saying want things now, because you do have moments where you're okay and then you stress and you're in and out of masculine and feminine energy because you're aligning for union. But it's like he's saying to you, can't we just enjoy the direction we're headed in? Let's just let things unfold naturally. It's like he's trying to communicate to you that everything is as it's meant to be right now for growth purposes. So, and I don't feel he's hiding his love for you. It's how you're perceiving what's going on. Because he's saying, I am yours. My body, heart, mind and soul belong to you. I'm just walking away from the past and any things I need to end. I know it's time. So he's releasing himself from certain things to be able to be with you the right way. But he's saying, I am yours. My body, heart, mind and soul already belong to you. So understand that it's just a timing issue that you are dealing with, and that's what's stressing you out. So, and that's his intention, is obviously to come towards you. So it's because you feel ready. You feel ready, Kat. You're saying, I'm ready for a relationship with you. I'm ready for a new relationship with you. And that's great. It's a good thing, but it's not the right time. Why? Because you may have a mission. You've got to recognize that. Like for me right now, I feel like I could absolutely be in union, but I've got a mission. I'm doing other things. Okay, things I probably wouldn't be able to do if I was in union right now. And that's what you're being reminded too. So when you feel in a relationship, sometimes you get triggered and you think, why don't they want the same? Or why aren't they feeling this way? And it's not that at all. It's just the timing needs to align. That's the message for you. So I don't feel he's hiding his love for you at all. That's just your perception of what's going on. He's actually protecting you until it's the right time. And the angels are protecting you until it's the right time. And that's his intention, to bring it into a relationship at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? And Natalia says, new viewers, feel free to ask a question. Super chats are prioritised but not required. She does free reads through. She's guided to. Absolutely. So I'm just picking out of the chat as well. Okay. So we've got, let's have a look. We've got Paul in from Australia. Great to have you here, honey. That's exactly where Natalia's from. We've got Anjuan. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from DM? His current thoughts towards the relationship. So how is he feeling about you right now? This is for Anjuan. Let's see what you need to know. Actually, they're asking me to use the other deck, not that one. Okay, so what's his thoughts towards the relationship? What do you need to know? First of all, he wants a new beginning with you, and he's saying, my soul is on fire. So you got the Fool. So definitely feel something is coming in the new year, okay? In the new year, he's going to look at things very clearly. It's like he's getting this year out of the way. So he's saying, my soul is on fire for you and for a new beginning. Let's just live in the moment. This is Knight of Cups, which is about, coming forward with something he wants to say and opening his heart to you. But again, there's this energy of let's live in the moment. There's no need to rush this. I'm going through a cleansing. He's washing himself in this card, or he's just got out of the ocean. He's cleansing himself. So I feel this is a message about cleansing, ocean water, salt water. I feel he's cleansing right now to be ready for you the right way. And you're going through a cleansing too. So I feel he's going to like open up to you in the new year. Because he's saying, I know I seem distant right now, but I do love you. So, and he's distant because he's thinking, planning, processing. So it's like he's saying, we don't have to rush this. Let's just live in the moment. And you're being reminded that whenever you want something to happen and it's not happening, it's the ego pushing it or changing things in your mind or bringing in stress. So it's like he's saying, let's just be in the moment. There's no need to rush this. I know I seem distant right now, but I'm working things out. I do love you. My soul's on fire for you. And I'm going to take a leap of faith and show that to you in the new year. That's the message I've got coming through. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, let's have a look. We've got Roshni, Caden I've got next. Caden, thank you for the donation. Where's your message? Caden, where are you? Got lots of spam in the chat. Thank you, moderators, for looking after the chat for me. Caden, I can't see your question. Okay, so bear with me. I'll work down the chat. I'll keep an eye out for it. That's why I always say, if you can, please put your question in with the donation. Because you may see it, but there's lots of spam there. I can't see it. So, got Caden now. Keep my eye out for Caden. Got Roshni says, thank you for the donation. What does Kieran want to say to me? What does Kieran want to say to Roshni? What does Kieran want to say? I would love a night in a haunted house with you. Okay, so really what this means is I'd love to do something a bit spooky with you, or something that tests my limits, or something where I can spend time with you and we can perhaps get closer. So not necessarily saying he'd like to be in a haunted house. This is more about being able to get closer to you. That's what I'm connected with. Like you said, I would love to be able to get closer to you. And the haunted house is just, an idea of like an environment where that would be able to happen. For example, think that you're walking around a haunted house and you get spooks. What do? You jump into each other, you hold hands, or you have a bit of closeness. So I feel it's like you said, I would love an opportunity to get closer to you. That's the message I've got coming through. So let's see what else we need to know. We've got bodies of water. So he's also feeling very emotional when it comes to you. The water energy is the emotion, the feelings, the overwhelming energy. Think about body of water. What do we think about? We think of an ocean, or we think of a lake, or we think of, just a pond or something like that. But what they're showing me is the ocean. The ocean can be very calm, or it can be very powerful and, turbulent, and it can cause chaos. So I feel he does get very emotional when he connects with you. And this is also saying to you may spend time by water, so you may also want to spend time with you by water. This could also be connected with water. It could be water signs, but I feel it's more the emotion. So I feel that you may have the opportunity to spend time together by water or in a place where you're able to get closer. But the message is he wants to say, I would like to be able to get closer to you. I hope that helps, okay? Why? Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Blessings. Is Steve my future husband? Okay. Is Steve your future husband? I feel that you should just be in the flow and just allow things to unfold. I feel that it's likely this person could be your husband, but you have to not rush it. Okay, because the Knight of Pentacles is a definite yes, but it's reversed. So it would say no, but I don't feel it's a no. I feel it's a not yet. Or it isn't set in stone yet. So it's like the angels can't answer fully that question because this is about all the challenges and all the things you've got to go through to get there. Okay, so if this card had jumped out on his own, I would probably say no. But because he's come out with the 5 of Swords, what I'm feeling is it's a no until you can get past all the challenges that are holding you back from being together. Okay, that's what I'm guided to share with you, okay? So I feel if you can get through the challenges, then it's likely the no will become a yes because it may be a not yet. So I'm feeling this is more of a not yet than a no. Okay, so understand I'm reading this. I'm not doing this to say, oh, you know, you're going to be together. I'll tell you straight. Okay, but I feel it's a not yet because it's come out with the 5 of Swords. And I feel you'll get through the challenges with faith and trust and knowingness that you'll end up where you're meant to be. And it could well be that there is something better anyway. So think about your own life. Who is Steve to you? How do you perceive it? Is he something you really want, or is there someone else? Is there someone else on your mind? So I feel this is about you too. It's not just about, oh, I'm going to end up with him. It's about everything you have to do to be where you're meant to be. It's about soul growth. So I feel right now today the answer isn't a clear one because there's still challenges there. Okay, so if there was no challenges there, it would be a very clear yes or no. But I feel it's a not yet. It's not, definitely not at this moment. It's not ready yet. So I would say with everything that's going on right now, it's a no. But if you overcome everything that's going on right now, the no could turn into a yes. Okay, let's bring in another card. And if marriage is something you want, you know, just have faith in what will be. You've got leap of faith and you've got true love. So I feel that you do feel like this is true love with this person, but you have to take a leap of faith. So again, what the message is, you know, it's risky to not be sure what's coming. And that's okay. That's why we come to Earth, to have faith, to experience the experiences, instead of the need to have all the answers or the need to know exactly what's coming. It's about living in the power of the now. So it says, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So I feel that you both want this and you both feel it inside deeply, that it's true love. It says the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So what I'd say to you is there is great love in your life or coming to you, the love that you seek. So just have the faith in the path instead of wanting it to be something it's not ready to be. You know, we do that a lot. Is this person our husband? Are we going to have this? Are we going to have that? And the angel's saying just relax. There's no need to rush anything. I hope that helps, okay? Renee, thank you so much for being here, honey. And oh my goodness me, you made my day. I'm so glad AJ got to you. And it was so nice to see her in the sun. It was so lovely. So I'm excited for what will happen today or your tomorrow. I think you're 8 hours behind me, aren't you? So it's 20 past 8. Is it 20 past 12 there, I think? Let me know if I'm wrong. And Rennie says, hi, as I was falling asleep just now, I had an incredibly disturbing vision. The last part was my DM saying there is karmic partner would never again hurt me. What may I know? Thank you. I feel it's a big message about forgiveness. You know, it's a big message about forgiveness, saying this karmic partner would never hurt me. So it's like forgiveness, like a healing energy. So it may have felt like a disturbing vision, but it's not anything to worry about. I feel it's a big message about healing. So what do the angels want you to know? What do you need to know? Yeah, Mary Magdalene, okay? Mary Magdalene is the ascended master of forgiveness. And she's given you the message of unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So I am feeling this as a message for you about forgiveness. To forgive and heal. Mary Magdalene is assisting. And also you got independence. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So what I also feel with this is the masculine is letting you know that the karmic partner is being part of his independence and the way he's built a foundation for himself. And also it's giving him strength and success. So I feel this about you knowing that forgive everything and heal because this person has been a helper to him. And we talk about catalysts. This person has been a catalyst to his journey. Just like everything on your journey has been a catalyst to your journey. So it's about forgiveness and unconditional love. I feel you're moving into a place where you're releasing the past and letting go and forgiving everything. Because that's absolutely how everything moves forward and that's how you receive your dreams. I hope that helps, okay? And I'm going to do you a message from your DM to you. What do you need to know? We've got what I shared on social media is for you. I need you to know I care. And I feel that's exactly what you need to hear. Okay, so if he shared something on social media, it's for you. Because he's saying, I need you to know that I care. I hope that helps, okay? And I can't wait for the union later with AJ and Mozzie. Guardian of the Galaxy says, I'm working hard for my dream job. Sometimes though I feel nothing but despair and confusion will I find success. So you said it, you've put it in a nutshell there, I'm working hard. So you need to balance that with playtime. You need to relax as well because you can be doing it so much you need a break. So you also need to relax and know that everything happens in divine timing. It's the truth. Everything will come when you're ready for it. So I do feel you'll be successful, but when you're ready for it. And you may feel ready, but there may be specific lessons you're learning on the way. So you have to have faith in timings. You know, we could all wish for more and want things to move forward quicker, but the universe knows when you're ready for things too. Yeah, you've got prosperity coming in here. It says the universe is pouring the abundance out to you, be open to receive it. So I feel there's many, many things that you have to be grateful for right now. Many things you've been blessed with, but because you're wanting a specific goal, or you are working so hard, you're not noticing the blessings of the now. So the more you're grateful for everything you have now, the more blessings will come to you later. And I feel it's about, look at what you have now. Think about the moments when you wished you'd got what you have now and be very, very grateful for what you've got. But there's prosperity ahead. But you have to be patient with the timing. I hope that helps, okay? Jyotti says, hi Liz, any message from me from Archangel Michael? So let's bring in a message for you from Archangel Michael for Jyotti. What do you need to know? The message coming through for you is nature. Allow God's kingdom to soothe you. This card, you see that card move by itself then? Nature is like heaven on earth. Walk in the gardens of the world. Swim in the oceans of life. Connect with nature and allow the power you find there to increase your energy, stimulate your senses, grow your creative potential, and calm your intelligent but somewhat busy mind. So going out in nature will cleanse you. And Jesus is with you as well. Wow. And Jesus reminding you that you'll go through things because that's why we come here to grow. So you'll face many trials and tribulations during your time here on earth because Jesus did, just like Jesus did. But you will prevail with faith and trust. So put your trust in him, whether it's trust in God, Jesus, Archangel Michael, but have faith and go in nature because nature will cleanse you, relax you, and remind you that you are forever connected with Source. I hope that helps, okay? We just have a drink. It's snowing out here. It's not sticking on the road though. It's sticking, like I've got snow on my lawn and snow on the drive, but it's not sticking on the road like cars are going past. But it's quite thick flakes coming down, which is good. We've got Anne, thank you for the donation. May I get a message from Frank? I must admit that I am afraid that he will choose to stay with her after all. So that's clearly something you are learning. Okay, that's something you're learning to let go of. That's your own insecurity. It's nothing to do with Frank. It's nothing to do. You could say, well, it's because he's doing this or it's because he's doing that. It's not that. It's because of your own fear. It's because you're not trusting in the love enough. And that's about self-love. So you're learning to fill up your own cup, to give back to yourself and to know that The love is unconditional. So, for example, even if he did stay with his wife, at the end of the day, you know you have his heart and he has your heart. You know it's an unconditional love. And all paths lead home. So you're going to end up together anyway, regardless of the journey to it, okay? So it's about you being okay with the journey to your union and enjoying where you are, not wishing your life away, thinking, I wish I was with him and I wish things were different, and being okay with where you are, centering yourself, enjoying the present moment, loving life. That's what it's all about. I know it's my fear, and you said not to panic when you saw us together in 2027. See, I knew you'd connect with that. I knew you would. That isn't me saying, oh, it's going to be 2027. That was me saying those energies I saw was about the future. Not about, oh, it's going to be that long. But that's your perception. That's your ego. That's something you're healing. Okay, I did not say that's when you're going to be together. I said that's when you will be together. But I didn't say that was when you would come together. That's your ego grabbing onto that. Okay, I saw a vision of how beautiful it will be in that year. Okay, it's your ego that grabbed onto it, dissected it, and has probably caused yourself, hours of stress thinking, oh no, it's going to be that. But even if it wasn't, who cares? Because you're going to end up together. Do you see what I'm saying? You've got to let go of the when. When you're okay with the when. Like for me, I've had a vision that I'm going to be in union with my twin when I'm 61. I'm 48. I aren't bothered because I know I'll end up where I'm meant to be and it will be beautiful. And I know I've got things to do. If it happens before then, excellent. If it doesn't, you know what, I'm okay. So you've got to understand it's not about the physical being together. That's where people go wrong on this journey because, and I did it myself years ago, you have to learn, you have to be okay with timings and you've got to be okay with the when and all of that because if you're not giving thanks to God for what you have, that you are happy and healthy and that you are protected and safe and supported. You've got a lot to give. So just let go of the when and allow things to flow. So I'm going to bring in a message for you. Okay, so the message for you is the Chariot. You've got to feel more in control of your life. This is about you taking back your power and recognizing who you actually are, that you are the Empress and you are capable of great things. So this is about you believing in yourself, okay, and trusting and having faith. This is why sometimes I don't like giving timelines out, okay, because I know people grab onto them because I've done it myself. Okay, I remember back in my journey years ago, me and my twin had a conversation about being together. We were talking about having Christmas in July and being together by October. This is years ago. So what did I do? I was just latching onto that. I didn't do my work. And then when the October came and nothing had changed, I was just going mad about it. Okay, and there's no point doing that because we have to believe and have faith and understand this is a journey of divine timing. So what the angels are bringing a message for you to know is that you were okay before your twin and you'll be okay again. And really, you were okay before all this happened and you'll be okay again. So what the angel's saying is you're okay. And it's going to be okay and there's nothing to worry about. It's all fear. And fear can only be controlled by the ego in the past or the future. So it's like you're going over the past. If only this had happened, if only that had happened. Or you're worrying, what if he stays with his wife? What if this goes on? You're not in the present moment. So you need to breathe yourself back into the now, okay? So you got the inner goddess. So you're being shown that you are an inner goddess, that you are a goddess, okay? Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciate your divinity. So do something that's going to put you into your goddess energy where you start remembering your own value. Look in the mirror and be grateful for the person that you are and say, I'm so blessed to be me. Because your twin sees you, Frank sees you as an inner goddess, as a goddess. That's how he sees you. You're his goddess. So shine. Okay, so let's see a message from him to you. I still haven't found Caden's message. So if one of my moderators can put it in the chat for me now, I can do it next, okay? But I can't, it's not my fault if I can't see the question. I very clearly say, please put your question in with the super chat. If people don't do that and I can't see it, then, it is what it is. So this is what he's saying. I'm in my head about us. This is Fran. Frank's saying, I'm all in my head about us. He's having sleepless nights. He's stressed out. There's anxiety there. So you've got to understand he's going through a lot right now. So you just breathe. And this is also why you're feeling it, because you're in your head about him too. You're in your head about what's going on too. So it's more likely as well you're feeling this way because you're also picking up on his anxiety because he wants to be with you and now all this has happened and it's got in the way. So just breathe through these moments and know that you are safe. I hope that helps, okay? That's the message I've got coming through. Let me just have a look up the chat and see if I can find Caden's question. Okay, where is it? Or is Caden in there? Right, Caden, if you're here right now, please can you put your question in the chat for me right now? Otherwise, I'm going to go on to someone else's question because I can't find your question. I can't find it, okay? I can't see it, so I need you, if you're here right now, to put your question, please, in the chat for me, okay? Otherwise, I'll have to go on to the next question because I can't find it and it delays things. You know, I've got limited time I'm here for, so obviously I've got to make sure there's a flow to this live. So I can't find your question. Oh, I'll give you a couple of seconds. Gatsoff commented it again. Okay. Cade, oh, thank you, Gatsoff. Caden question about Alice just above missed donation question. There we go. No, it's not. I just posted that above. Yeah, I still can't find the question. I still can't find the question. I need the question. Okay? Because what you've put in... Oh, there we are. Does Alice find me attractive when playing sports? Does she think of me from time to time intimately? Is that the question then? Does Alice find me attract? I can't say that word. When playing sports, does she think of me from time to time? Okay, so does she think? I think you know she does. Okay, thank you, Gatsoff, for that, okay? And, you know, Caden, next time, please put your question in the super chat, then this doesn't happen, okay? So the message is, you inspire great things in me. Okay, so look at the card, first of all. I'm seeing fire there. So definitely fire going down into this area, okay, into the sacral chakra. Okay, I'm going to say it in a PG way, okay? So it's definitely fire. So this person, you know, does feel all this fire. So Alice does feel all this fire for you. And you inspire great things in her. So she feels inspired by you too. So when you're playing sports or doing what you're doing, it's not just about the desire, it's about inspiration. It's about the way that she feels when she connects with you. And she's saying, I see you in my future. Now look at this card, there's a pregnancy there. Now that's about making love and being fertile, you know, and these are things that can come in from making love. So you're asking about, does she see you in that way? Yes, she does, because that's why the baby is there. You know, making a baby. So I'm not saying you're actually going to have a baby, but you're going to make a baby. So well, really what she's saying is she sees you as someone she could make love to because she gets very turned on because you inspire her. So it's not even about, you know, the fact that you're playing sports. It's more about that she gets turned on by the person you are. You know, it's like, for example, you know, how we get turned on when we see our person talking about something. Or, you know, just many things can turn you on about your special person. You know, and this is definitely fire energy. So yes, I do feel this person is turned on by you and wants you in that way and does see a future with you. And the fact that you've got the Queen of Pentacles is, you know, strength as well. You make her feel strong and sexy and powerful. So that's a good thing. I hope that helps, okay? Emmy, thank you for being a member for 3 months, honey. I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for using your milestone today. Dear Liz, what would Kimberly like to say to me? She is my best friend. What does Leon want from me? Because of him, I had a fight with my best friend. Okay. Well, again, lots of arguing going on. This is fire energy coming in as we're moving towards Sagittarius. So I definitely feel call on Archangel Raguel to harmonize things. Okay. Because Raguel is the harmonizer of heaven. So the message coming through here is expect a miracle. I've got Mother Mary coming in. Mother Mary is the Mary of the Mary. Well, she is the Mary of everyone, but the mother of everyone. So she's like bringing a healing in. So have faith that your prayers have been heard and have been answered. So whenever your prayers have been, this is a way that they have been answered. So I also feel that there could be some jealousy from Leon's perspective, okay, because he wants you all from him to himself. So I'm connecting with what he wants from you is he wants you all to himself. So there could have been an argument because of that. Okay, so it's like, and it doesn't matter if this person, if there's ever anything happened between, it doesn't matter. The point is, there's some kind of jealousy there on Leon's part. He feels jealous of the connection you have with your best friend in some way. So it's not that he's trying to split you up, he wants you all to himself. So the message is, Leon wants you all to himself. And Mother Mary is saying there's going to be a miracle because your prayers have been heard and have been answered. So remember, everything happens for a reason. So this could have all come about to show you Leon's intentions. But what I'm really feeling is there's going to be a miracle with a resolution. So call on Mother Mary, call on Archangel Raguel to bring in a resolution. But this is all happening to show you what Leon truly wants. And I feel he wants you all to himself. I hope that helps, okay? What would Kimberly like to say to me? I do feel there's going to be a resolution, okay? So we've got compassion and peace. So, and this card's moving as well. She wants to bring peace in. She wants to sort it out. She just needs a little bit of space. So she just needs a little bit of space, and she needs for you to try and have compassion for the fact that she needs a bit of space right now, but this will resolve. And Mother Mary's helping. I hope that helps, okay? But there's some kind of jealousy from Leon's perspective. So don't feel he's jealous of, it's nothing to do with him wanting Kimberly or anything like that. This is about how he feels. And you might think, why is he jealous of me and her? And you'd be surprised what they get jealous about. Okay? He wants you all to himself. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. This is for Stephanie66. I've been thinking of my ex who was unavailable to me. I don't want him to come back. I just want to know if he thinks of me still. I think he was my twin. So first of all, have faith in what you feel. And if it's confusing, just take the label away. If you still feel connected to him, there's a reason for that. And really what you're saying is, I've been thinking about him. I'm wondering if he's thinking about me. Because whether you're thinking about it doesn't matter whether you want him to come back or not. You're thinking about him. And the truth is, if he was emotionally available to you, and he came back in that energy, you would very likely, hear him out or give him another chance, or there'd be some kind of reconciliation. So what he's saying to you is, I'm in my head about us. So I feel you're both thinking about each other. That's why you're connecting with him, okay? Because he's in his head about you. He's thinking about things that have happened. I feel there's a lot of regret there as well, going over things that happened too. And he is thinking about a new beginning. So yes, he's thinking about you. His soul is on fire for you. So I feel that soul is on fire is also a message that you're right in thinking this person is your twin. Now, no one can confirm that but you. You have to have faith in what you feel. And he's saying you're worth the fight. So I definitely feel you're going to come back together between now and July. Now, I feel that something happened in September that's made him really think about you. And it's opened a door. Okay, so I'm really connecting with the doors open now for reconciliation. But I feel it's more likely he's going to take a leap of faith towards you, reach out. You may even be feeling this way, like something is coming, and he's going to fight for you. But I feel it's not yet. So this is the energy coming in between now and July. So I want to see what he's in his head about. Okay, because he's in his head about you. What's he in his head about right now? Yeah, regret. I needed space and now I've waited too long. So he wants to return. And he feels like he's waited too long. So he's trying to wrap his head around a way in, how he can find a way in. And he is curious. He's been checking your social media to see what you're up to. So you may have been connecting with this as well. But I feel like he wants a way back in because he has changed and transformed. And whereas he may not have been available to you in the past, he may well be available, moving forward. I don't even feel now. I feel more moving into the new year. Definitely by July, he's going to feel ready. So something is going to come in. So just be you. Let's see what you need to know about this. Get a message for you. Yeah, you're going to see results. You're going to see results. They're going to start coming in between now and March. It's more likely around March you're going to receive communication or something's going to happen. And you're ready for a new start in your life. You're ready for next chapter. So you're ready. You could be ready for love. You could be entertaining other people. You're ready for something to come in. I feel he feels that and he doesn't want that to happen. And you're feeling emotional about all of this, and they're giving me fear, or you're going into some kind of anxiety. But the angels say you're learning how to harness the power within you. So you're learning to become more psychic, you're tapping more in with that, and you're learning to trust in what you feel. So there is a new chapter coming in with this person. Even if you don't want it, it's coming anyway. And that's what happens with your twin flame. Okay? But I feel that it's like there's nothing to worry about because he's going to be more available to you anyway. That's why you had the separation in the first place. I hope that helps, okay? Maria333, thank you for the donation. Maria says, hi Liz, any message from yesterday? His current feelings and what's going on with him. I'm getting to a place where I'm gaining the courage to divorce and leave. Any guidance on how and when is it time? I feel it's time. Okay, it's time, otherwise you wouldn't be asking the question. And it will be the right time whenever you make that choice. Okay, so yeah, you've got to trust in that karmic ending. That's the divorce card, justice, okay? So it's going to happen. So the angel's saying, I can't give you a how and a when because it's when you decide. It's as soon as you decide. You could decide today or you could decide next year. You've got to trust that you'll be safe in this karmic ending because that's what needs to happen. They give me a block in the throat chakra. So there's fear around it, but you know what you need to do. Now your twin is saying to you, I want to tell you how I feel. So he's in his heart about you. He does want to open up to you. And he is feeling emotional, but I feel he's waiting for the right time too. Wow, I'm seeing Jesus in that card. And I feel Jesus is around you as well. Yeah, he feels trapped. And I feel he feels trapped because you feel trapped because you mirror each other's energy. So you feel trapped right now and you know that you need a way out. So because you feel trapped, he feels that way too. And you've got the lightning in the background. Remember we spoke about the lightning the other day. We've got afraid to let you in, 9 of Wands. Don't give up, but this is a passion card. He wants to make love to you. Again, there's that passion energy there and that fire. And he said, I'm hungry for you. Laura Desire with the 9 of Wands and the Ace of Wands in this deck. So between September just gone and March, passion here. So really this is an energy of action. It's been coming in. You've been aware for a while that you need to make these changes. But I feel since September, it's really been grating on you. So I feel the change is coming in between September and March. So obviously September just gone. So it's November now. So between now and March, this is when you're going to make the change. But I feel that this is also a time when you're going to come together. So it's going to all be, simultaneous. It's all going to happen simultaneously. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? I've got Shruti says, I want to know am I a twin flame journey with my special person and will there be reconciliation? Well, first of all, the only person who can answer that is you because you know how you feel. Okay, we can confirm it with cards and things, but you know your own truth. No reader can tell you 100% if someone is your twin. We can kind of confirm it 99.9%, but it's up to you because you'll also experience things that mirror things and you have to go through certain things for a reason. So let's see what you need to know. So what does R want to say? So R's saying to you, what was shared on social media, it's all a big fake lie. So I feel what you've been showing here is if there is things being shared on social media that may be triggering you or showing you there is okay or whatever it is, it's like he's saying, it's a lie. I need to deal with certain things so I can return to you. Please understand. So this is also about karmic partner. There could be a karmic partner involved. There could be someone else. Okay, and he knows he needs to end things to be free to be with you. So I feel the message is he's ending something first, okay, before there's a reconciliation or something is going to end first to bring him forward because there needs to be balance and he's taking time right now to reflect on his life. So it feels like this is a time of reflection. Separation, you're obviously saying, will there be reconciliation? There needs to be a reflection period first, a healing period first. And things may be feeling very up in the air because you don't know what's going on, but you have to have faith and patience in the journey because it will be restored in a more balanced way. So I feel the reconciliation is coming in by February. I feel things may feel up in the air with this person until February, and then things are going to shift forward. So I do feel you're going to reconcile, which also means it's likely this is your person, but take the labels away and just focus on the way this person makes you feel. And if you feel it's something you've never felt before and you can't let this person go, that's a twin flame love. It's a soul connection. But there's a delay for a reason. There's a delay because you need to reflect, you need to breathe, you need to work on you and, connect with yourself. But so does he. He's saying, I need time to understand things in a new way. I need to let go and heal the way I viewed things before. And that's why he's in hermit energy. That's why there's a delay. And that's why things are going to change. So I'm feeling the reconciliation will come after February. If it happens before, it's a blessing. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, I've got a donation being deleted. I don't know if it's been deleted by accident. Gatsoff, are you still here, honey? Is Gatsoff still here? Yeah. Can you tell me why the donation was deleted and what it is? Okay, because I can't see anything to do with it. Okay, so if it was a mistake, I need to know who donated and what it was. So you'll be able to rectify your end, you see, because you're the one who deleted it. So if you go to the donation after Maria, if you can still get up there on the chart, and then let me know what's going on with that, please, because I can't. This is why, just be careful, moderators, that, when you're timing people out, make sure you're clicking on the right person. Okay, because it's easy done when the chat's going by fast, and then, there's nothing I can do about it. So I have a donation between Maria and Karina with a C, and I can't see who it is. Okay, so there's nothing I can do about that. Unfortunately, these things happen. But if that can be rectified, Gatsoff, if you can let me know if that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's easy done, okay? Just be careful, please, moderators, when you're timing people out. And also, sometimes you time people out when you don't need to either. I'm not bothered what people come on and say. So, just, it doesn't matter, as long as they're not saying nasty things. People are saying silly things, it's fine. I don't see anything either. Yeah, it's because you weren't the one to time it out. See, the only person who can view that is the person who's timed it out. I can't see. You think I'd have access to that, but I don't, okay? So Karina with the C, thank you for the donation. Just bear with me, delete, because it was a question. Does melt? It was a question like, does meths are selling a lot? I don't know what that means. I've no idea what you mean by that, Victor. But even still, I don't like it when donations are deleted. Please understand that, okay? There's no need to delete donations. People are still energy exchange, and I can deal with the question. I'm a big girl. I can handle it, So I don't understand. I can't understand what that means, Victor. I don't get what you're trying to say. What was a question like? Does meths are selling along with the car? I don't know what that means. Yeah, well, even still, let me deal with it. So if it's a donation, okay? Even still, does meths are selling along with the cars? I still don't know what it means. Even if it's like, obviously, it's drugs selling along with the cars. It doesn't matter what it was. It's still a donation, so I need to deal with it myself, okay? Because honestly, this is my channel, so I have to put my own rules down. Please give me more credit for dealing with things than I actually do. I appreciate everything my moderators do, but sometimes things get deleted that don't need to be deleted. And I have to put my foot down because, this is my channel. I want people to feel safe here too. So we've got Karina with a C, thank you for the donation. I feel a big shift in energy, big emotion, what's going on with my DM. So what's going on with your DM, okay? What's going on with your DM? We've got finding my way once again. So the reason you're feeling this big shift is because he's on his way. You got 17, so you may be seeing 717, you may be seeing the Eagles now. Because he's saying to you, I've been dealing with some things, and that was causing a delay, but now I'm finding my way once again. So I'm back towards you. It's like you're feeling that there's a movement happening. So then when I'm connected with this star, obviously the star is about being guided. It's about hope for the future. It's about good things coming in. But they show me in my mind the 8 of Wands, which is about movement and, fast-paced energy. And he's letting you know he's going to do what it takes to be with you, okay? He's saying, I'll mow the lawn and wash the dishes. So what he really means is I'll be able to step into a role in your life that serves you. I'll do what I need to do. If I have to mow the lawn, I have to wash the dishes, I'm okay with that. So it's like he's saying I'll fit in with your life. I feel he's letting you know that as well. So that's what he wants you to know. Let's bring in a message for you. But what you're connecting with is the fact that he's on his way. Yeah, you know in your heart this is true. And you know he's loyal to you. And that's the shift that you're feeling as well. So let's bring in another message here. we've got, you're moving into alignment with your mission. Things are going to spring forward. So things are already springing forward. So spring can be connected with the spring itself. When I connect with spring, I connect with Easter, March, April time. But I'm feeling this is because you've got the goat. The goat, well, this is the white stag, but I'm seeing this as the goat. The white stag is about mission. And you were moving into alignment, which means masculine and feminine energy is being aligned. But I'm seeing this as the goat, which I'm connecting with this Capricorn. So I'm feeling that things are going to move forward during the Capricorn season in a big way. And that is 22nd December to the 19th of January. Because you're moving towards your mission. So that's what you're feeling. So you may see goats, you may see white stags, you may see yellow flowers, you may see a shooting star, you may see 717. If you see people washing dishes or mowing the lawn, that's the reason why. So really powerful energy flowing in. Let's get you an affirmation card. The message for love your life. I feel the more you love in your life, the quicker things are shifting. So just love your life. Remember that song by Robbie Williams? Listen to the song. I am magical. I am beautiful. I am me. There's a bit, that song, I always listen to it, believe it or not, on Christmas Day. It's like my Christmas Day song. And it always makes me cry. I don't want to cry on camera, but the bit where it says, find the people like you. Find the people, I can't, because I'm obviously speaking, I can't think directly what it says. It says on and find the ones with hearts like you, or something like that, And it just makes me cry every time. Because everything we go through guides us where we're meant to be. To the people we're meant to be with. Find the others with hearts like yours. It's just beautiful. So listen to that song, okay? I love my life. And that's what I'm going to be listening to on Christmas Day. Byron, thank you for the donation. Byron, let me find your message. Again, no message in the super chat there. There you are, found you. Morning, Liz. How is Alice doing today? Is she all right? I hope you're doing well. So let's see what's going on. What's going on? What do we need to know? And a big thank you, everyone, for 74 likes. It means so much. Let's see if we can get them likes up to 100 likes today. So what she wants you to know is she's bonded to you. Bonded to you. And the Four of Wands is also about a foundation. You're building a foundation. You're building something together. So she's saying, of course I'm okay because I feel you. I'm bonded to you. So yeah, she's going through it a little bit. She is, but she feels bonded to you. And you are being reminded, no matter what's going on with her, that you are building a solid foundation. She said, I'm thinking about you in the time that we shared. So she's thinking about you and she's gaining strength, which makes sense with everything she's been going through. So she's saying, I am gaining my power. My power is coming from above me. And I'm thinking about you in the time that we shared. And I feel you've been sending her 5D love. And she's been feeling that too. And, crystals will assist with healing at this time as well. So, you asked me the other day how to connect with her in the 5D. I feel that if you wear a crystal or you hold a crystal, it will bring in a healing. So, I'm getting rose quartz coming through. So obviously rose quartz is connected with the heart chakra. So if you've got any rose quartz, perhaps hold rose quartz in your hand, close your eyes, breathe, and visualize the healing energy flowing from your heart to her heart and bringing in a cleansing. And, I have done heart merges and things in the Power Cleanse playlist you can connect with as well. But I feel crystals, if you want more clarity to come in through, use clear quartz. If you want more psychic power to come in through, use amethyst. You know yourself. You wanted to, they blocked my throat there. If you wanted to communicate, use lapis lazuli. As many crystals you can use, but whatever you're guided to. But crystals will assist as well. She may even be using crystals herself. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Angel Vibe, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what does my twin want to say as my birthday is coming up? Any messages, please? So happy birthday. Remember, you don't need to be receiving communication on your birthday for it to be real. So don't panic if you don't receive communication. Okay, because they'll be communicating it in another way. I feel what he really wants to do is apologise to you. He's saying, if you can find it in your heart to forgive me, I'll spend the rest of my life making it right. So whether he speaks to you on your birthday or he doesn't, he's going to make it right. And he's going to make the rest of his life about making it up to you. Not that he needs to do that. We should never feel obligated to, make things right for the rest of our lives. But what he's trying to say is, I want to apologise and I'm taking a leap of faith to do that. I want to take a risk. I'm going to give you my heart. I'm going to put my heart out there because you're my true desire. and I want to put this into action. So I feel around your birthday there could be an apology coming in. So he could well reach out and apologise, but he's saying, can you forgive me? If you can find it in your heart to forgive me, I'm going to spend the rest of my life making it right. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do a message from Mo, who says, hello, listen, everyone. Should I continue forward with my legal action? Will I win then? Call on Archangel Jeremiah, because he will help you to bring justice and fairness in for all involved, for the highest good of all involved, okay? So should you continue forward with your legal action, will I win then? There's an opportunity coming in. So I do feel the opportunity for success. Okay, so the opportunity is there. So obviously that's something you have to ask yourself, is this something you want to continue with? But I feel if you do, the opportunity is there to receive the things that you want. So I would say that's a yes, okay? But call on Archangel Jeremiah. He is like the legal counsel of heaven. So he's like having a lawyer or a solicitor on hand. Call on him to help. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta says, hi Liz, my parents have a wrong idea of me, what I'm up to with my life. Well, obviously it doesn't matter what people think, it matters what you think. They've got their own ideas because of their own experiences and their own perception of things. Don't take it personally. Should I tell them the truth about myself? How do I handle the situation? My toxic aunt is trying to interfere. First of all, breath work is the most powerful thing, because then you don't go into your own ego. You don't have to justify yourself to anyone. You don't have to, talk about anything to anyone. It depends what your truth is. What is your truth? You don't have to tell me, by the way, but ask yourself that question. Say, why do I feel obligated to justify what I'm doing in my life? You don't. So, this is about you taking a step away from anything toxic in your life. Sometimes we have to cut cords with people because it's the healthiest thing. If things are toxic to us, the best thing you can do is walk away, not give them attention. But if you have to, breathe through it. Go in another room, breathe 3 deep breaths in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. It will bring you back into the present moment. And then you're able to respond with love instead of reacting in fear. Let's bring you a goddess card in. Remember, through these people, you'll be learning unconditional love, which means to not rise to certain things. You're independent. I feel that, what's happening is your parents and your aunt, they're looking at your life and they're really looking at their own lives. And you are an independent person. You're inspiring, whether they see that or not. Okay, so your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So the person that you are, the fact that you're different, and you may be different than they think that you are, okay, is your light and power. The concern went, well, it's none of their business, is it? Okay, they are trying, because really what your mum and dad are saying, your parents are thinking, I want you to be happy before I pop off. Doesn't matter how old they are, that's what they'll be thinking in their mind. I want you to be settled, I want you to have this, I want you to have that, because they love you. And it's as simple as that. But they're trying to control things, and it's because of their own perception of you should have this by a certain age or society. And at the end of the day, what matters the most is that you're happy. Your independence scares them because they're not that way. Okay, so you are an independent, strong, successful woman, and that scares people. And your aunt will be jealous. She'll be there, I wish I was that way. So just understand, it's not nobody's business. What matters is what you don't need to tell them about twin flames or that, because they won't get it. They'll think you're crazy, because people outside the journey don't get it. Okay, so honestly, the best thing you can do is just let it go over your head. If you have to say yeah, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're a grown woman. You don't need to be controlled by other people. I hope that helps, okay? And they do want just what's best for you in their own way. I hope that helps, okay? Kaz, thank you for being here. I wondered if Sebastian is my twin or if he wants me in his life. Should I make a move towards him or wait for him to come forward? Let's see what energy is in first of all. First of all, you don't need to chase what's meant for you. That's what we learn on this journey. We continually try. We have to allow. He does want to explore things with you. He does. This person feels that way. You've got the flame as well, which is also a sign of the twin flame. But obviously you know your own truth, so you have to trust what you feel. So I feel you know that this is your person and you want to explore this. So I feel this is you wanting to explore this, and that's mirrored. Okay, will he be receptive if you reach out? Okay, what do you need to know? Will he be receptive if you reach out? He needs to become more confident. So he said, I'm becoming confident in myself because of our connection. So if you reach out, I feel it will give him an ego boost. He'll feel good, but he may not be ready to give you exactly what you need in this moment. So let's see if the energy is shifting here. Yeah, passion and defensive. So I feel that he is very passionate about you and he wants you in his life and he wants you the way you want him, but there's a defensive energy there. So the message I've got coming through is if you do nothing, he will reach out. But you've got to have faith in that. Because I feel that if you reach out, then he's going to want to hear from you and it's going to make him feel good and there may be some interaction, but it may not go the direction you want it to go because you want it to go a certain way and he's still in a defensive energy, which means you're both still learning lessons. So either way, it'll be fine because if you don't reach out, he will eventually. If you do reach out, I do feel there'll be a communication. It just may trigger you because it won't perhaps go the way you want it to right now. Not because it isn't going to, but because it needs to be ready to. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation. Hyla's any messages for the rest of the month? So what do you need to know for the rest of the month? Hey, Lisa, great to have you here, honey. This is your card, okay? Too many cards here. Just pick them up. This is your card. You've got to go outside, okay? Cordelia is saying to you, go outside for the rest of the month. Make sure you're going out in nature. Says you've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So you must make sure you're getting fresh air, going for walks, connecting with nature. Doesn't matter what the weather's like, so that you get out and about and do things. So I feel that that's the message. The rest of the month and moving into December, get out and about, do things. You've got the name Cordelia here. So what I'm connecting with is cords. They give me fear. Cutting cords are going to help you to deal with what's going on. So you may need to cut cords with people. Now, I'm not talking about your twin flame. You can't cut the cords of love. You can, however, cut cords of fear. So cut cords with anyone not serving you. Say to the angels, thank you for cutting cords for anyone around me I'm connecting with in all directions of time that's toxic or fear-based. And so it is. And that will be healed, okay? It's as simple as that. You don't have to do big rituals to cut cords. You just have to ask one time. The angels are very clever and they're very powerful and strong. They're not these little fluffy angels, they're warriors, okay? So if you ask one time, it's given. So if you say, angels, please cleanse me in all directions of time, they'll do it. You don't have to keep asking, you don't have to light candles, you don't have to do a ceremony. You just have to trust that the angels will do it when you ask. So I feel the message for you is you're going through a cleansing between now and the end of the year to prepare for what's coming. That's what I need to share with you, and it will really help you and be beneficial to go outside. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just have a drink. It's still snowing here. It's gone a bit lighter, though. Okay. We've got City Cat. Says, hi, Liz. I hope all is well. Thank you for the donation. Can you please check what my DM's current idea or perception is about this connection? So how is your person thinking about you? How is your person feeling about you? So we've got Magician, let's do this. So your person wants you just as much as you want them and wants to do this, and let's do this. The Magician, it's about taking charge. It's about making things happen. It's a powerful energy. It's about knowing you have all the tools inside you to get what you want. And I'm seeing this as a 1, which is a new beginning, but I'm also seeing this as January. So I feel in the new year, your person is saying to you, let's do this. So it's kind of like, let's get the 2024 out of the way, and then let's do this, okay? He said, I try to be a good person, but somehow, no matter what I do, I constantly let you down. So this is also about you releasing your own expectations of how things should be. Because I feel like this, you know, your person, your masculine is a good person, but certain things happen and it maybe makes you question him, or it maybe makes you question the situation. Says, you make my day better just by being a part of it. So he knows that. And you might think, well, how was he in my day? He's thinking about you. He's feeling your energy, he's connecting with you, and you make his day better. So he's saying, you make my day better. I want us to do this. So I feel this is a message about a new beginning coming in for you as you move into the new year. So let's get another card for you. The message for you is, remember who you are. You're strong, independent, successful, self-assured. You may feel ready for this because you've got the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups together, but it's in divine timing. So I'm definitely feeling that as you move into the new year, something is shifting here because you're ready for the reunion. You're ready to come back together and you're ready for the relationship as well. And this is a timeline here between March and June. So it's very likely you're going to come together to make this happen in the new year. And I'm getting an energy of maybe a reunion occurring, like meeting up, communicating, talking around March, and then the relationship itself coming in around June. But it can happen anytime. These are just guidelines, these timelines. So really any time from now, it could happen within the next 3 weeks. So I feel you've just got to keep your thoughts positive and have faith in the love. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Is there a message from Jerry tonight? Is there a message from Jerry tonight? What do you need to know? What does Jerry want to say? So Jerry's saying to you, I've been spending my time thinking and working things out. I know what I need to do. So he knows what he needs to do to move this forward with you. So it's about you understanding he's further ahead on his journey than maybe you think he is. It's about understanding he does know what he needs to do and he is intending to do that. And that's what he's spending his time thinking about. So if he's quiet or silent, he's working it all out. Okay, let's bring in another card. So what else does Jerry want you to know tonight? Jerry's saying, I am creating stability for our future and I am preparing to reach out to you and tell you how much I care. Because I can't forget you and I'm returning to you soon. So there is going to be a reconciliation and you are creating a future. So there definitely is a future between you and that's what he's thinking about. And he's saying, I know what I need to do. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Hal, has any message from Gabriel today? So what does Gabriel want to say to you today? Gabriel's saying what was shared on social media is, by the karmic partner is only because they are jealous of you. It's all a big fake lie. Okay, so if there is a karmic partner and anything's being shared on social media, it's a lie. Okay, or if there's anything that's going on. So I'm not necessarily feeling it's a karmic partner. It could be friends, or if something's being shared on social media that you're thinking, what's that all about? He's letting you know to not pay attention. It's not true. Okay, he's also saying that what I'd love to do is spend some time with you, to cook a nice romantic dinner for you, treat you right, maybe spend a night in a haunted house. So again, this is about having time together. You know, this is a really powerful deck because it's about fantasies as well, real truths and desires. What's he desiring? What's he fantasizing about? What's he thinking about? And it's like he's saying to you, I'd love for us to just get together and be on our own, and I want to show you how I feel. So he's definitely planning the future. But if something's being shared on social media, he's asking you not to pay attention to it. He's evaluating his next move. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. And this is also reminding you to keep your thoughts and intentions positive, to keep your thoughts and intentions pure, away from ego. He said, I'm evaluating my next move to show you that I am loyal to you. Look at the dog in the card. So you may see dogs as well, loyalty. So he's saying to you, I do want to be with you. I'm just evaluating what my next move is. And if don't let things on social media trigger you. In fact, the best thing we can do is stay away from their social media altogether, to be honest. So you're finding your place in the world. You're finding balance right now. You're understanding and recognizing who you are and why you've come. And I feel between now and February, you're moving into alignment with each other so you can find your way back together in the world. So it's about coming together in the relationship. That's what he's evaluating. That's what you're going through to bring yourselves together in divine timing. I hope that helps. Okay, so I'm feeling a shift between now and February. And remember, you know, timelines are guidelines. So say, for example, you ask me a question one day and get a specific timeline, and then you get another timeline. It's because time is fluid. It's always moving. It's always shifting. And it depends on how people are seeing things on the day. Okay, so for example, 1 minute, the masculine can think, right, I'm going for this. The next minute, they could be having fear and they might think, no, I don't do it. So that's affecting the energies that I'm connecting with. So just take it as it resonates with you. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. How does my love feel today? Have a nice day. You too, have a nice day, honey. So he's saying to you, you are worth the fight. He knows that. And he's saying something is on the way. He's missing you in this silence, in this separation. He's worried that you're going to move on. Because look at this. This is you and you're surrounded by men. Okay. So in other words, he recognizes and knows that you have options, that you are beautiful. Okay. That you could have anyone you want. Now, you may not feel that way in yourself, but it's the truth. You know, there's people out there that would jump at the chance of being married to you and having a life with you. And he knows that and he's worried about that. So this is him worried right now that during this silence and this separation, something or someone is on the way to you. And he knows he needs to do something about it. He's saying, I'm going to fight for you because you're worth the fight. So I feel there could well be another 3 months of separation. And then there's going to be some movement here. Okay, because I'm connecting with an energy where between March and July is a big shift. I feel from March to July, you could well have an offer from someone else or offers, because I feel it's not just one person. I feel all of a sudden you may be like, wow, I've got people around me who want to take me out and get to know me better and all this. And he's going to fight for you. So he's going to prove to you, and this is the energy I've got coming through, he's going to prove to you between March and July that he's going to fight for you, that you're worth it, that he wants you in his life. But this is positive for you because it shows you you're working on you and giving back to you, and this is all happening. Okay, because you're working on you, this is all happening. I hope that helps, okay? That's what I've got connecting with very powerfully. Okay, I've got this message coming through as well for Natalia. I've got both of you I'm connecting with here because I feel this also connected with Grayson. Okay, when I'm channeling this message, I've got there's going to be someone's going to fight for you. There's going to be options around you. I feel this is a message for Cece Lynn and Natalia. I'm going to do a message for Natalia after, but I'm also seeing it for both of you. I feel this is why you've donated together, because I'm feeling this is a message you both need to hear. But the message I've got coming in is there could be more separation or silence, especially around the new year, coming into March. There's going to be reconnection. It's just disconnected and reconnected. There's going to be a connecting energy between March and July. So I feel that's when things are going to shift forward here for you. I hope that helps, okay? Now let's connect what's going on with Grayson for Natalia. He's becoming the Emperor. He's saying to you, you inspire great things in me. And he's on fire for you. He's feeling that heat, that kundalini that's rising between you. I feel he's saying, I'm becoming the person I was meant to be within the next 4 months. He's stepping into his power. That's what you need to know, okay? So let's bring in another message from Grayson here. He's saying to you, I have good news I would like to share with you. So I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I'm working out what to say and how to say it to share this good news. So he wants to communicate. He wants to share good news with you, and he's working out how to do that. So the fact that you've got 2 pages is a powerful energy. It's also a sign he's growing up still learning, he's still growing up spiritually, he's still becoming that Emperor, because you've got the page and then you've got the Emperor, they're not in the same league. The Emperor's the ultimate power, and the pages are, it's like the energy of youth in a way as well. So I feel it's about you remembering he is growing, he is evolving, he is learning, he is finding his place in the world as well, but he is wanting to share something with you. And I feel when I was connecting with the other cards, I really do feel that he's worried that you're going to move on and be with someone else. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Bina, thank you for the donation. Bina says, hi Liz, any message for me from Rod, please? So what does Rod want to say to you? Rod's saying, I'm having the most intense feelings about you day and night. So he's feeling you day and night, he really is. And he's saying, I just need to make a decision, nothing makes sense. So he's going through a lot of emotion right now. He's saying, I know we would make a good team and I don't want to fight. So really what he's saying is, he's really in a fight with his own self. Things are stopping him from being with you that he needs to release and heal. And he's saying, I know we'd be a great team. So when you connect in the 5D, when you are together in that way, or when you're talking, or he knows you'd be a perfect couple. And he's saying, I don't want to fight. What I've got coming through with this is, what he'd really love to do is just grab you and push you against the wall and kiss you. That's what he thinks about. That's what he wants to do. Obviously, he's holding himself back from that. And that's why nothing's making sense, because he just feels like he's going crazy a lot of the time. And I feel he could be arguing with someone in his life as well. There could be arguing going on, and it's it's all this intensity. So I definitely feel he knows you're going to be a good team when you're together, because he does see you in having a future, but he really has to resist or holding himself back from not, pushing you. Think about if you've seen 50 Shades of Grey, when they go in the lift and they're on about the contract or whatever they're going on about, and Christian just pushes her against the wall in the lift and kisses her, and she says, what about the contract? And he's like, F the contract. That's what I'm feeling in this card. It's like he really, really, really wants you, but it's intentional, these feelings he has, this passion, but he's holding it back for whatever reason. And that could be because of his situation, what he's dealing with, because he knows he wants to be emotionally and physically available to you in every way, and he needs that to happen first. But he wants you and desires you, and that's what I'm connecting with. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. He made some steps towards me, but no real communication yet. So give it time, okay? The fact that he's making some steps is progress. Slow and steady wins the race. Can I have some cards for us? Much love. So what do you need to know? So the message is, we've got, first of all, if you go into any fear about anything, you can use your pendulum for quick answers and guidance. So this is coming through for a reason. Because, whenever you go into worry or fear, you do anything that will bring you back into the now. So, for example, I've got a pendulum in every room in the house apart from the bathroom and the kitchen. Because I'll go into my own head about something like, if I'm going through, perhaps, for example, a physical symptom, am I okay? Straight away, am I okay? And the angels answer with a pendulum, it calms me down. And you may want to use your pendulum for something that may pop into your head, and your pendulum will calm you down. So I feel using a pendulum will calm you down. And you can use anything as a pendulum, anything that swings, a necklace. You take your necklace off and do it. When I used to work in a job, before I went full-time on YouTube, if I was going through it at work, I'd take my necklace off and use that as a pendulum. Okay, so I feel that's what you need to know as well. Anytime you go into any panic or fear or concern, use a pendulum to calm you down. Now, he's feeling restless right now because he wants this new beginning with you. He's feeling that way. He's feeling restless because he wants to take action. He wants to make adjustments. He wants to tell you how he feels. And he's preparing for that. So there is a new chapter coming into your life. I feel this is also about the new year. And he's saying, let's kiss and make up. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So, it is a good news, this message, because he is moving towards you. He's saying to you, I am feeling restless about things. I am, because I know that I need to tell you how I feel. I know I need to kiss you and make up for the past, and I want to do that. And I am starting this new chapter with you. So it's like he can see it all in his future. It's just the timing, because he's making adjustments. You've got motorbike as well. So I feel if you see motorbikes, remember, that's a symbol of movement. It's like the 8 of Wands in the tarot. So this is just a question of timing, that's all. So the message coming through is receptivity. It's about you being ready to allow this in, and him being ready to receive your love. So it's about balance. It says, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and an ability to give to others. So I definitely feel it's the balance that's getting right. And this is becoming more balanced. This is a really powerful message for you, because it shows you the new year is bringing in a new chapter. He's wanted this with you for a long time. I'm definitely feeling he's been preparing for this since 2021. So things are now coming to fruition. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Gatsoff, thank you so much there for posting what Caden's question was. Okay, it means so much there. This shows you how far back I am in the chat, because I feel I'm quite far back in the chat. We've got Anne, thank you for the donation. Thank you for your amazing help. You help me so much with my fears and the connection. Thank you for being here, Anne. Maybe Frank has more messages to me, what he's thinking about us. May also ask about the karmic. So again, you see, you're still in fear of what's going on, otherwise you wouldn't be asking the question. Obviously, I don't mind answering the question, but it's about you've been guided to trust in the love. Okay? So what's he struggling with karmically? So he knows that if he moves on, your dream will come true. He's saying, this is what he's saying to his karmic partner. Okay? Moving on will make both of our dreams come true. Because he knows that he's going to move on with you and you're his dream come true. So you're his wish fulfillment. So when he thinks about you, he knows it's a dream come true. And really, he's also, it's like he knows in his mind his wife will find someone too. Now, obviously, his wife's going through a lot of chaos right now. And, cancer is a very toxic thing anyway. It's connected with resentment and all that. So there's obviously a lot she needs to heal within her own self. But it's like he's saying, I know that when we both move on, we'll be happier. It's like he's saying, this is what he wants you to know. It's never going to work, okay? There's no point him trying again in that situation. Understand that he's trying to be there for the family and because of his responsibilities, nothing more. Because he's saying, if I give it one more try, because you're asking this question, are you going to get back with your wife? What are you going to do? And he's saying, look, if I give it one more try, I know I'd be lying to myself because there's no point. I know that I need to move on because my dreams are going to come true then. So there's no point. Even if he says to her, right, we'll give it one more try, there's no point because it's a lie. Okay, that's the card. It says, I'll give it one more try, but I know I'm lying to myself. There is no point. Okay, but I don't feel he's giving it another try as in going to get back with it. This is he's trying to be there as much as he can because of the circumstances. But he knows it's only because he's a good person and there's no point. So you need to have faith in the love that you share. I hope that helps, okay? We've got JL, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get 3D messages from my TL today, B? Your true love. I think TL means true love. So what does B want to say? I've wanted to call you so many times. Okay, so there's so many times he's wanted to be there or reach out and he hasn't for whatever reason, his ego holding him back. He's saying, you deserve the world. I intend to give it to you. Don't expect anyone else to do that for you because it's my job and you're mine. So I do feel some jealousy there. It's like he's saying, if there's anyone else around you offering things to you, it's not going to work out because you're mine and you belong to me. And I want to be the one to give you the world. And I feel that's what he's waiting for until he's available for you in every way. He's saying, I'm having the most intense feelings about you day and night. But he's wanted to call you many times. I feel he's just waiting for the right time because he knows you deserve the world. But there is jealousy there. He doesn't want you with anybody else. Yeah, he's making decisions. I have a lot on my mind. He's making decisions. So if you're having tooth pain, that's the reason why. So let's get an energy for you. Yeah, he's leaving the past behind. And you must do this too. So affirm, I lovingly release the past in all directions of time, and so it is. Leave the past behind. The past is gone, it's done. It's happened for a reason. What matters is the now. I hope that helps, okay? Nafisha, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. I wanted to ask about my cousin, Irshad. I haven't seen him in 4 years. I just want to know he's all right. So what do you need to know about him? What do you need to know about him? And I totally get that, my cousin Andy was like my brother when we were growing up. And I'm not saying there's been a falling out. It could be he lives in a different place or, you're just not in contact. But, there was a big family argument years ago, and he hasn't spoke to me for, God, he must be coming up for 30 years, probably, 28 years or something, and I always wonder how he is and if he's okay, because he was like my brother, and that was such a silly falling out. It feels like there may be boundaries around why you're not communicating or why you haven't seen him, or I think it's more like he's saying there's boundaries there. He knows who he is. So he is all right. He's strong. He sets boundaries around himself. He knows who he is. He's saying, I love myself enough to say no to others' demands on my time and energy. So he knows who he is. So I feel, yes, he's all right. He's a very strong person, actually. And also, you love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So it may be that you're not around each other for that reason. I feel you're both strong people and you may clash in some way. But I feel what he's saying to you is, I'm doing okay. I'm able to protect my energy. It's like he's showing you that you don't have to worry about him. Because it's like he's saying you don't need to worry about me. I'm okay. So there's a power message there coming through. Let's bring in another card. So yes, he's all right, okay? Yeah, he's loved and safe. He's saying I am loved and I am safe and I love my life. So there's no need to worry about him at all, okay? I love my life. I'm loved. I'm safe. I'm okay. And I love myself enough to say no to others' demands on my time and energy. So he's able to set boundaries. I hope that helps, okay? I'm at the top of the chat. Wow, okay. Let me just go to my email because I see Renee's messaged me. So just give me a second here. Let me just go to my email. Looks like it's stopping snowing. Renee's laughing at me. Yeah, it's true though. It's true, but I call everyone honey because it's just a Stoke thing. I mean, the thing in Stoke, we call people babe, shug, duck, hun. You know, it's just one of them things. But yeah, it's funny, you know. But yeah, so if I call you honey, if I'm calling people honey, it's just a Stoke thing. What I'm going to do, because I'm going to stay on a bit long, I'm going to go to the toilet or the ladies' room, Renee. I'll be back in a minute, okay? So the moderators talk between yourselves, okay? That's better. I needed a drink, so let me just have a drink. Right. I'm ready. I've been on for 2 hours already. I'm like, wow. Oh, I'm out of breath now, running up and down the stairs. Okay, let's answer some more questions then, guys. So we're going to do a message. His dad passed away, mum passed away. Oh, thank you, Nafisha. So I'm really glad that helps. I'm going to do a message then for, let's go up. People are saying some strange things here. Yeah, we got Yara says, hi, Liz, any messages for me, please? So let's do a message for Yara. What's the message for Yara? So you're feeling what your twin feels right now, and it may be keeping you awake. So you may be having some restless nights, some sleepless nights. You're feeling what each other are feeling. So I definitely feel he's working on decisions. And your love is my ultimate goal. Now, I feel that's what you feel, but I feel this is definitely what your twin is saying. Your twin is saying, being with you is my ultimate goal. I'm thinking about that, how it's going to be possible, and I'm lying awake at night. So I definitely feel there's some sleepless nights and you're feeling that. Or you're going to, yeah, he said, I want to build a life with you. So King of Pentacles is focusing on doing it right. He wants to do it right with you this time, the same. And that's what he's lying awake thinking about. He's also saying to you, I'm tapping into my intuition, and that is allowing me to see my truth. So he knows inside his heart, he's allowing himself to feel his truth, to know his truth, and that's changing things as well. So let's bring in some cards for you from the Goddess cards. I feel that's the card. The message is, yeah, sensitivity. So if you're feeling sensitive right now, you know, you're feeling these sleepless nights, if you're connected with his energy, it's a gift. Remember, it's because you are one and you are connected and you are mirroring each other. So as you are becoming sensitive, increasingly sensitive, so avoid anything that's harsh to you, like harsh people, situations, chemicals, you know, things that feel toxic to you. So your sensitivity is a gift. I hope that helps, okay? They give me some fear. So I feel fear has also been released. I feel this is definitely you're mirroring what he's going through and experiencing. So breathe yourself through it. And you may even see a robin as well. They're showing me a robin in my mind. I hope that helps, okay? Sam, thank you for being here. Dear Liz, can I know what's coming for me in Korea? My studies and love connection with Asif. I don't know how to start my assignment mess from my love A. I don't know how to start my assignment mess from my love A. I'm not sure what that means. Let's get a message for you. What do you need to know? It's a general message. Let's see what comes up. First of all, good news is coming. So regarding your career, studies and everything else, even love, everything, regarding everything, the angel's saying just smile because good news is coming. Smile and feel excited about what's ahead. Get excited about things. Remember what Annie said, you're never fully dressed without a smile. So good news is coming. The Page of Wands is a message about power. It's good news, great things ahead. So in career, in love, it's all good. There's nothing for you to stress over or worry about. You just got to go with the flow. And also, this situation involves past life memories. So I feel what this is connected with right now is that your person is thinking about you. So yes, you've had past lives together, but I feel it's more about you both thinking about the past. So it's also a big message to let go of the past and to release that and affirm, I release the past in all directions of time, but also to know that you're both thinking of each other and the life that you've had, maybe the life you could have had, so and the life that you will have. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And that's how your person feels. You're the light. So keep shining your light bright because you're saying you're the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm moving towards you. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just going to do a quick message for Deborah because I saw her in the chat before as well. Deborah says, Liz, is there any messages for me from my dad and the angels and Louis? Any song coming through? So let's get a song. Okay, what's the song? Okay, I'm going to use this song. What's the song coming through? What's the song coming through for Deborah? What's the song coming through? We've got Stop. Okay, this song is by Sam Brown. It says, stop questioning everything. And I feel that this is really your angel say you don't need to worry so much about things, or you may be questioning things. So stop questioning everything. Ask yourself why you're doing that. Okay? And also, this is about someone like you. So there's that song, Adele, Someone Like You. Now, the message says you're with someone else, you should be with me. So that may resonate with you in some way. But I feel that this is more about you becoming the person that you're meant to be through everything you're going through. Because obviously you're not asking about a twin flame message. I feel this is more, the angels are reminding you that you are safe and loved and protected. And you don't need to question everything, especially with your connection with your dad or with Louis. They're always there with you. They're around you. This can also be about you maybe thinking there's competition. Like feeling like, it's like, for example, this is what I'm guided to share with you. You take the message how it resonates with you. It's like angels, for example, can be with everyone. Archangels can be with everyone at the same time. There is no competition. So, for example, if you think I can't call an Archangel Michael because he's helping someone else, that's hogwash, okay? Archangel Michael can be with everyone at the same time. So I feel I need to share that with you to let you know that when you need your angels or when you need your family and spirit, they are there with you. Okay, you've also got there's decisions coming into your life and you may be questioning those decisions. So this is about you trusting your intuition. I feel the message coming through from the guide you're connecting with is that you need to trust more with your intuition. And also have compassion. Have compassion for yourself and others. So release any judgment about yourself and others and focus on love and light that's within everyone. That's the message I need to share with you. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go to the donation. So I've got Mayra, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any angel message for me? I want to improve. So if you want to improve, just be your best version every day. And the way you do that is by looking for the positive in things. Being grateful about things. Waking up excited about what's coming today. Knowing you're okay. Affirming that you are safe and loved. Knowing that there's an ending for a new beginning. So whenever something ends in your life, it's always creating the way for something new. It says the old must be released so the new can enter. So I'm feeling this as moving into the new year. I'm seeing this as a new year, new start, a fresh beginning for you. And you've seen it that way, okay? So you want to improve. What do you need to know? Trust in God's plan. So the angels say trust in God's plan for your life and trust in yourself. That's how you can improve. So how can you improve yourself or improve things in your life? Or how can you make things better in all areas of your life? Trust that God has a plan. And trust that when you trust in yourself and believe in yourself, all is possible. And with God, all things are possible. So I feel there's going to be a new beginning coming in for you in the new year, or this could also be something you need to end because you may feel, I need improvement. So you may be thinking about a new job or a new place or just a new way of being. So anything you're thinking about moving on from or leaving, you're being guided to do that for your highest good. But know that you were loved and you were safe and you were protected. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? CS, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, do the angels have any messages for me? So what's the message for you from the angels? So first of all, Mother Mary is all around you, saying to you there's going to be a miracle coming in. When you focus your intention, especially during the Sagittarius season, which is coming in soon, you're going to receive what it is you're asking for. And Diana's coming through here as well. Now, I've actually got Princess Diana coming through when I'm connecting with this energy. Mother Mary and Princess Diana. Two strong women around you, guiding you, okay? So have faith that your prayers have been heard and have been answered. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So this can also be, now Mark may mean something to you, you know, the name Mark, but I feel this is more about you making a mark on someone or something. So that can also be about how your person feels about you, that you've made a mark on them, that you stand out from the crowd, but also about things you want to do in your life. So for example, with work, you make a mark. You know, you're very inspiring. You get noticed. You are a leader and you help others and guide. So there's a reason you're here. You have an assignment from heaven. So I'm definitely feeling this as a message about a miracle coming in when you focus your mind and you focus your intention and you go for what you want fearlessly with no worry or fear about when or how or anything else. So definitely feel a big shift going on here. I hope that helps, okay? I want to pull some cards. I've got Victor asking, and I want to do Donna as well. So Victor says, may I have messages from my beautiful twin? So what does your twin want to say to you today? This is for Victor. The message is, I try to be a good person, but somehow no matter what I do, I constantly let you down. Now, I don't feel he's saying that to you. I feel he's saying that to himself. He feels like he's letting himself down in some way right now, and he's trying to work out why, because he's a good person. And he's also dealing with money. He said, I'm really bad with money. I'm struggling with debt, and I really feel embarrassed about it. So he may not be in the right position financially either. And that's something he feels like he's letting himself down about. And he's saying the way you talk about me makes me happy. Because you do. You talk about him with love and power. So he's saying, I love the way you talk about me. It makes me happy. I am a good person. I just feel like I've been letting myself down because I'm bad with money. And I struggle with that. And I'm embarrassed about it. And I don't want to let you down. So I feel he's making sure he's in the right financial position as well to be able to move towards you. And it's interesting that's come through because that's something that hasn't come up before. He said, I know who you are. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. So he's reminding you that in his eyes, you're the empress, you're the powerful feminine, you're the lighthouse, you're the guide that is bringing him home. And I create my own bliss. So he is very aware he's a creator, as you know, and he knows he can create his own bliss. He knows he can. He knows he's in charge. And I feel he's dealing with that. He's trying to turn things around in his life, in his physical life right now. Yeah, he's saying, I'm diving deep within. So this is an energy where he's working out the next steps to move forward to you, because the Ace of Cups is also a card about relationships and, you know, building that relationship with you. Is this real or am I imagining it? So some days he does think this is too good to be true. And I feel those are the days when he feels he's drowning a little bit, because he does worry. And what they show me is as well, coming out of the ocean, like, you know, in Harry Potter, what's the film? This film may even mean something for the connection for the two of you. But is it the Goblet of Fire? The Goblet of Fire. You know when they come out of the ocean, because they come out of the, but they show me, you know, the girls who go and all that, you know, where they're from. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean, because I know you love Harry Potter. But they're like dancing around everywhere. And then they come out of the ocean. Who is it who comes out of the ocean? Is it the, what are they called? The Durmstrang or whoever they are anyway. But you know, the guys, you know, the strong guys, they come out of the ocean. So I feel what you are being shown here is that you have Atlantis energy. You have Atlantis energy and you're connected with that. You know, coming, and I feel that it's the ones who come out of the ocean, they show me that. And I've got the music playing in my head now. You know, when they come into the big hall and they're dancing and jumping around and wherever else. And yeah, you know what I mean. I know you've got heart eyes, so I know you know what I mean. But I'm seeing that. So maybe you're going to be watching that over the holidays, but I'm definitely feeling that he knows the power of you. He's saying, is it real or I'm imagining it? He knows it's real. It's just in his mind, he still feels it's too good to be true. But they show me that means something, that for whatever reason. So there could be something in that part of the film that you need to rewatch because it will give you a sign. But they show me the bit when they come out of the water or they go in the water, and the bit in the Grand Hall when they're doing the dancing bit. I hope that helps again. No, when I say the dancing bit, I don't mean the bit where they're dancing at the end. You know, where Hermione is dancing and, you know, with Victor and all that. Isn't he called Victor? Oh my goodness, he's called Victor. He's called Victor, isn't he? I've got angel bumps. Oh my goodness, I've only just remembered that. The guy in it's called Victor. The main guy. You know what I mean, don't you? The main guy's called Victor, the one who's the head guy, the Quidditch guy, whatever his name is. He's called Victor. That must be connected with what I'm talking about here as well. I've only just clicked in about that. It's like, wow, aha moment. But yeah, the bit where they come in, where they got, you know, when they come in and they introduce them all, that's the bit I'm connecting with, not the bit where they're dancing at the ball thing. But yeah, wow, Victor Strum, is that his name? I can't wait to watch all the Harry Potter films again at Christmas. I'm so excited. I'm like, yeah. Anyway, sorry, bit of a Harry Potter fan there. So yeah, see how that resonates. So we've got, where we go? There we are. Donna says, I've got Katie first, actually. I'll do Katie and then I'll do Donna. So Katie says, any message from my DM? So I got excited then about Harry Potter. So we've got, this is the message for you. This is for Katie. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is a powerful one because you've got two timelines first of all. You've got October, things have started moving forward, or things have started turning in your favour, things have started turning around. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is about December to April. So things are turning around and shifting now, okay? Because your twin is questioning their path right now. Is this path I'm currently on for me? No, because they know they need to make changes. So now I'm finding the right place. I'm finding my place in the world. I'm being directed. So I feel that between now and April, your twin is being directed to you. Through the signs they see, synchronicities, the angels are guiding them. Look at that 222 on the clock. Okay, 222. So you'll be seeing 222 and I feel your twin will be seeing it too. There's direction. I feel St. Christopher helping your twin to move towards you. So your twin has been questioning their life since October and they are now on the path to you, finding their place in the world, finding where they need to be. So they are moving towards you between now and April. They know that you're the one and they know that you're the one they want to be with, okay? We've got the Emperor and the Death card. So you know this is your person. You know that this is the only person you'll ever want. And you're wondering perhaps, why am I going through what I'm going through? Why are we going through what we're going through? And it's because you're both transforming through the pain. So you're becoming someone stronger and wiser through everything you've been going through. So you know this is your twin flame. You know this is your person, okay? And he's saying, I've been hurt in the past, but I'm ready to pick myself up and start again. So again, you've got the October energy here. Cycle completion. So I'm definitely feeling October was a cycle completion. And now he's on a new path to you. So you may be seeing eagles, okay? You may be seeing, if you see a compass and you wonder why, that's why. It's a form of redirection that's taking place right now. And you're going to feel something is coming. It's going to feel like an exciting energy within you. So have faith and love. Let's see if I can get a sign for you as to when things are moving forward, even though they are. Yeah, the angel's saying just use crystals because they'll assist with healing at this time. So crystal therapy will help you right now. I hope that helps, okay? Donna says, is there any message from Mark today? So what does Mark want to say to you today? What does Mark want to say? I've been spending time thinking and working things out. I know what I need to do. So again, he's reminding you that he knows exactly what he needs to do to be with you and to change his life. He's saying, my soul is on fire. So again, that's that passion, the fire, the desire. He's saying, you inspire great things in me. So he's coming up as the emperor there. So again, he knows full well who he is. He does. He said, I know what I need to do. The block in my throat. This is also about opening doors of communication. He's saying, you inspire me, and that's because of the person that you are. He's saying, I'm in my head about us. So he's not all wonderful. You know, he does have sleepless nights and panic and go into ego, but he's way farther out on his journey than he was before, and you're aware of that. So he's stepping more and more into his power every single day. Just in moments, he goes into his ego and his head, and then he starts worrying, and that's when you connect with that, the block in my throat. He said, I know who you are. I love this because you've got the emperor, or he's coming up as the emperor, and he's saying you're the emperor. So this is feminine, masculine energy. He's saying to you, I know who you are. Your nurturing power is guiding me home. I want to give you my heart. I'm spending my time thinking about this, working this out. I know what I need to do. I know I want to step forward and take a leap of faith and tell you how I feel. I want to make love to you and show you that my soul is on fire for you. I just go into my head about it all. And that's why it takes time. So things are really shifting forward in a positive way, and you feel that every single day. You know that things are shifting. So let's bring in a twin flame sign card. So we've got, time for a big adventure. You've got the goat. And again, the goat is connected with Capricorn season, which we're moving towards. So it's going to feel like a big adventure as you move into December. So great things are coming in for you guys. And if you see the goat, that's why. And I feel that goat is also him kind of looking at you saying, I'm coming. I'm on my way. He could have Capricorn in his sign in some way, in some part of his chart. But I feel this is more about him moving into this energy, feeling like he's ready for an adventure, wanting to take that leap of faith. Yeah, breakthrough energy, absolutely. That's what is coming in. And I feel you could see goats connected with this. I was watching something last night. I'm just trying to think what it is. Oh, that's it. I was watching... every time I keep forgetting what it's called. Sweet Magnolias I'm watching on Netflix. And there was a goat in that. Pretty sure it was that. So I was watching Scorch Trials. I watched Scorch Trials. And I've watched the Maze Runner films this week. And I've watched... not this week, last week, coming into this week. What day is it? I don't even know. And I watched the Maze Runner films again, all three of them. And then I watched, what else did I watch before that? What's it called? Insurgent, Divergent, and I watched them ones as well. And now I'm watching, what am I watching? Sweet Magnolias on Netflix. I like have a show going on, and then I'm watching my films at the same time. So yeah, it's all good. It's exciting. Robert says, please can I have a reading? I'm struggling in life with my anxiety and stuff. I feel so lost and need guidance. So first of all, I'm sending you lots of love. I'm sorry you're going through that, okay? Understand this though, you have more power than what is controlling you right now. But you have to believe in yourself. Now, when you feel you can't do it by yourself, that's why God created angels. So call on your angels, okay? Call on Archangel Michael and he will fill you with strength. And you'll be surprised how strong he'll make you feel. Call on Archangel Honiel. She is a beautiful female archangel connected with peace. So I've got two archangels. Thank you, Raphael's coming through. Three archangels. I've got Archangel Raphael, who is the healing angel. He will help to heal your body and your emotions. Because when we go into anxiety or stress, it affects our physical self. It's not just about how we feel emotionally, it's how we physically feel. You know, you can shake, you can go through all kinds of things. It can affect your sleep and the way you eat and all of that. So if you call on Archangel Raphael, he will help you with your physical self and your emotions. Archangel Honiel will calm you down, and Archangel Michael will give you strength. Now also understand that anxiety lives in the future that hasn't yet happened, or the past that you can't change. It can't thrive in the present moment. That's why there's so much power in the power of the now. But you have to call yourself back into that. And the way you do that is through breath work. So anytime you find yourself feeling anxious, breathe. Breathe yourself back into the now. It takes 3 deep breaths in and out. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. It takes 3 of those to collaborate your energy in a way to center yourself. And you'll feel a difference because you feel a bit woozy when you do 3 deep breaths in and out because it's bringing you back into your body. It's bringing you back into the now because a lot of the time when we're in stress or anxiety, we're out of our mind. Because it's like we've come out of our body and we've gone into another place because we're overthinking everything. That's why you feel out of your mind. That's why, okay? So you have to breathe yourself back into place. So call on the angels and they will protect you. And they will guide you and help you to remember you have the power. So that's the first thing you need to know. Whatever's going on, you are safe and you are strong. And you'll be okay. Yeah, you got faith. Archangel Michael is saying to you, faith will move mountains in your life. I will protect you. Wherever you go, whatever you do, have faith that I, Archangel Michael, am already there walking beside you. And have faith. When you have a small amount of faith, as Jesus said, a small amount like a mustard seed, it will move mountains in your life. And I want to bring in a message for you from Jesus, okay? We've got my Father gives you the true bread from heaven. Okay, so what this means is everything you need will be provided for you. It comes from within and above. And then it's given to you outside of you. So that's what you need to do. Instead of worrying about money or worrying about circumstances, worrying about other people, understand that everything you need comes from within you and above you. So call on heaven. Call on your angels for assistance. And also, Jesus is here to comfort you. Saying to you, it says, this is a Bible quote, but I'll tell you what it means. It says, the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things. So what this means is, you're not alone. Whether you call on the Holy Spirit or you call on your angels or you call on whoever, you are supported and you shall teach you all things is about the way you go through things in your life, that you are protected, that you're given the resources that you need when you need them. And he's comforting you. It's like he's saying you'll be okay. You know, what I'm connected with in this card is that Jesus is kind of releasing someone from something they're going through. You know, Jesus healing that. So if you call on Jesus, it will heal you because, you know, anxiety, it's a bit like we feel possessed by it sometimes. So anything you feel possessed by, anything you feel controlled by, you know, when we have an addiction, for example, we feel controlled by it. You've got the power to break those chains with Jesus assisting you. But you must have that faith. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Varsha, thank you for the donation. GD's current feelings and will I get the job today, okay? So will you get the job today? Now, wasn't today's angel message about rejection is redirection? So I feel that's also a message for you. What you need to do is remain positive about this, no matter what happens, and look for a sign. So you're going to receive the answer you need. The angels aren't giving it to me because you're learning to trust whatever happens. So for example, if you do get the job, brilliant, it was meant to be. If you don't get the job, brilliant, it was meant to be. Because a rejection of any kind is a redirection to something better. So if you don't get the job, it's because something better will come. Okay, if you do get the job, it's what you need. The angels are saying to you, what you must do is remain positive. Okay, and then the signs are going to show you are safe. So that's the message. Okay, let me see if I can get you a yes or no, but I feel you're being guided to be patient right now. There is going to be a celebration. So it's very likely you'll get the job, but even if you don't get the job, there's a celebration to be had anyway, because it means you're being protected and something better is coming in. And I feel this is also a big message about reunion with GD, okay, because it's also about coming together with him. So what does GD want you to know? We've got, yeah, we would make a great team. So he knows that you're a power couple. There is a light at the end of the tunnel in your connection. So the fact that you are lighting your light, you know, shining that bright is a huge sign of things moving forward. And he wants to make this happen. So I am feeling a movement shifting with you and him within the next 3 months. I feel especially around January. So I feel the celebration card is also connected with a reunion. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Can you do a twin flame reading for me? And first of all, what's going on with you? Okay, so the message for you is, you know, you may be afraid right now. You may be afraid to let go. So for example, what this means is you're learning how to trust the journey. There may be things you also need to forgive your person for. So forgive and heal and feel at peace. Affirm, I forgive everything in all directions of time. So you may feel afraid right now of what's next. You may not know what's coming. You may even be afraid to let go. And what I mean by letting go is giving it to heaven, allowing your person to reach out to you. It may feel scary, but this is how you learn to trust the journey. So you're learning right now to trust the journey. Let's bring in a message from your person. What's your person going through? He said, I know I seem distant, but I do love you. It's just better for me to be alone right now because I'm finding my power. And there may be some conflict around him. So he's saying, I'm having this time for me to find my power to move this forward. And even though I seem distant, I am making decisions, I am processing things, and I do love you. So where's the connection going, or what do you need to know about the connection itself? Yeah, there's some drama going on that needs to be left behind. So leave that behind right now by saying, I affirm that I am safe. I lovingly release the past. And I forgive everything in all directions of time. And I feel at peace within my situation. I shine my light bright to attract everything that I am. So you're being reminded that you are the divine feminine here. So shine your light. Leave the drama behind. Leave behind anything that needs to go. And have faith in what will be. So you're learning right now to surrender to the process of this love. And your person will contact you when they feel better. Okay, so change your perspective and enjoy your own company right now, and know that strength comes from within you and above you. I hope that helps, okay? And you may even see candlelight, you may see cats, because it's reminding you you are independent and that you are strong. So it is going to come back together, just not just yet, okay? I hope that helps. And Patricia, thank you for the donation. A's energy feels peaceful. What do I need to know? So what's going on with A? What's his energy right now? So we've got, he's evaluating his next move, but he is hurting. Even though it feels peaceful, he's in pain. You know, he's saying the pain is killing me too. So when you have those moments where you feel the pain, he feels that too. He's just working out what his next move is. So the reason you feel peaceful is because he's in the energy of the Seven of Pentacles, which is setting intention, processing, thinking, so telling the universe what you want. And he is loyal to you. And he may even be spending time with a dog. So he may have a furry friend that helps him to feel more peaceful, but that dog is a sign of the loyalty he has for you. And he's saying, don't worry about the timing, I am coming forward. So there's definitely a shift going on in him. Let's see what else he wants you to know. What else does he want? Yeah, he said, I go within to process, I'm working this out, and I'm focused on making it work. So he is quiet, but he is processing, and he is focusing, and he is setting those intentions, and he knows what he needs to do. He said, I am focused on making this work. I've just gone within to process it all, to figure things out. So let's bring in an angel message for you. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? We've got this is true love, okay? And it's an undying love. So this love is forever. It's not going to burn away or burn out because it's eternal. So the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver this great love to you. So it's about knowing it is true love, it is real, and it is forever. And the fact that you've got this beautiful Guinevere card as well is reminding you of the power of the love. I hope that helps, okay? Infinity, thank you for the donation. Hi Lizzie, I have a second question. I was trying for a suitable change at work. What is it that my guides are showing with changes I'm desiring at my current job? Well, I answered that in your other message because you're a leader. Okay, so you're being guided to lead, and you're being guided to move towards your psychic stuff. You know, the things that turn you on, the things you're aligned with. So it's about your psychic self. The message coming through is courage. You've just got to have the courage to make changes and to follow your heart and go with what you want to do. It says ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. So it's about you taking lead in your own life. And we spoke about, your psychic gifts and embracing them and, doing things that are more in alignment with your spiritual path. But you are a leader and you're being guided to lead and express that in whatever way it needs to be expressed. Okay? Well, you do, because you are a psychic being. It's whatever you're passionate. When I say psychic gifts, what I'm talking about is the things that you're passionate about, the things that you love to do, the way you express yourself. This could be writing. You know, it could be art, it could be anything that you love to do. That's your psychic gift. When I say psychic gift, I don't mean, oh, you're going to do a reading for someone. What I mean is, it's the thing that's aligned with your spiritual path, your spiritual power, the things you enjoy, the things that you're passionate about. That's your psychic gift. So it says you need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. That's what you need to know. So your communication skills have power, and that's part of your psychic gift, because you're able to communicate with people, or you're able to express certain things out. So when I'm saying psychic gift, I don't mean like using cards. I mean, when I say psychic gifts, I mean what you've been given, your gifts and talents by God, okay? I'd like to lead. Do you see that come my way at my job? No, to be honest, I don't. I see that you've got to make a change. That's why you got the courage card. It won't happen in your current job. It's going to happen somewhere else. And the messages have been showing that to you. So I know it would be easier to stay in your job, but this life isn't about ease, it's about growth. So I feel that it's definitely a change that's coming in. I hope that helps, okay? But obviously you can control when that happens, because you might think, okay, I'm going to wait until the new year because of Christmas or anything else. But you can still set your intention now and give that to heaven. I hope that helps, okay? Let me ask the question, could it happen in your current job? Because, I mean, the angel's saying, Liz, come on. Anything is possible if you believe. So you could easily manifest some kind of position in your current job, but I still feel it wouldn't be the right one, okay? You've got, look, there's no need to worry. So whenever you're worried about, there's no need to worry. Yeah, but it's unlikely. Thank you, angels. That's confirming what I was feeling. Okay, because then I got that kind of sense of dread, thinking, oh no, of course you can create things in your current job because you are a creator. You can do anything you want to do. But the angel's saying, look, it's unlikely. It is possible, but it's very unlikely it's going to happen in your current job, okay? But there's no need to worry anyway. My person is in charge for the change. I'll lose both for him not being fair. Well, you know, this is why you've got to have courage, okay? I hope that helps. So bless the unlikely card, because it means change is good. Change is good, okay? Pamela, thank you for the donation. Sending you so much love. Pamela says, hi Liz, can you tell me how my person Tyrone currently feels about our connection? Will we be together in the 3D? Sorry if you already answered. Honestly, honey, I answer that many people. I've no idea. Because as soon as I do a question, the angels take it out of my head, like in Harry Potter with the Pencil. So I don't know if I've answered your question or, but obviously I don't think I have. But obviously we're going to answer now. So what's going on with Tyrone? I'm pretty sure I haven't answered your question. So I'm grateful you're here. Thank you for being a big thank you to all of you for being here today. It was so nice to jump on early. I was on live at 7:30. Stopped snowing now, which is good. And we've got 92 likes, so thank you all so much. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. And I appreciate every single one of you. I want you to know that. So this is the message. First of all, Tyrone is saying to you, I'm on fire for you. Look all this fire. Look at all this passion and desire. This is the sacral chakra energy we've been talking about. But I also feel he's going through some kind of anxiety. So maybe having heartburn, okay, or heart palpitations, or issues with his heart, you know, indigestion, that kind of thing, because he needs to make a change. And he's saying to you, you inspire great things in me, and he's feeling that shift, and he knows he needs to make changes. So I feel he's processing things deep within. Yeah, he's saying, I'm in my head about us. Because you're saying, will we be together in the 3D? This is what he wants. And that's what he's inspired to do, make great changes because of you. And that's what he's in his head about. So I feel he's having anxiety. So obviously he's got all the passion there for you, but I feel the fire in this card when I'm connecting with him is about heartburn and, you know, stress energy. There are things he's repressing down that have got to come out. He's saying, you have a hold on me and you're my queen. So the Queen of Wands is sexy, passionate, dynamic, you know, everything really, you know, he could ever dream of having in a person. And you're being reminded to remember that. So be confident, be strong, be you. And he's saying you have a hold on me. So he knows no matter what, he can't forget you. And he sees you in his future. And the pregnancy is a sign of something new being birthed. So this is a new beginning coming in. And the sunflower is a beautiful energy as well of the power of the love. So I definitely feel you've got a future together. He sees you in his future. He just knows he's got to do something about it. He can't just dream about it. He's got to take action too. So let's see what else you need to know. Yeah, he said, I'd love to travel with you and explore the world. These are things he dreams about, things he's missing out on. Let's go and explore the world. Let's travel together. Being your number one is what I want. He wants to be your number one. Now, he already is. But what he really means is, I want to be with you. I want to be your number one. I want everyone to know it too. So he's at a crossroads in his life. He knows your twin flames. Maybe not the label, but he knows the feeling. He's making decisions to resurrect this love. So this is coming in. I feel he's been going through this definitely through September and October. But again, I'm feeling between now and the resurrection energy is about moving into spring. I feel that in this card as well. Where's it gone? The spring. If you have any indigestion, you know why, okay? But I'm seeing that in this card as well. So, this could even be over the next 9 months with the baby in the womb there. I'm not feeling babies. I feel it's more about a rebirth. But again, between now and Easter, which comes up, is it March this year, next year, April? March, April. So I feel, 9 months at the most is the furthest timeline because of the womb. But obviously the baby is in the womb. It's not being born, so it could be any time. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for being here. Patricia Basari, thank you for being here, honey. Anything you feel guided, thank you. So what's the message for you? We've got go outside. We've got Cordelia here. It says you've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Now, I know you go outdoors. So if this isn't your energy, this is what your twin is doing. He's cooped up in an office or he's cooped up in a place or they're showing me like a room with a computer. So I'm not necessarily feeling it's his job. It could be, but it could be where he is at home or I'm seeing him with, what I'm seeing is, okay, I got this card coming out for Byron the other day when I did a reading for him. They show me the same card in my mind. The Tower card. But it's the specific card I want to show you if I can find it. Okay, wait, someone's sitting in a room with all these books up in the air and it's like chaos. Yeah. That's what I'm connecting with. I'm seeing that in my mind. That's exactly what I'm seeing, but without the books in the air and all that. So I feel he's in a room or he's spending time indoors when he should be outdoors. Let me know if that resonates with you because I don't feel it's you I'm connecting with at all. And because you do go outdoors. And, you have time outdoors. He says you've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. You need some fresh air. Okay, yeah, I know it's not you. It's him. Is that what he does? Does he work indoors or in an office or something? Or is he spending time with a computer? Or I feel he's got too much Wi-Fi around him. They show me like too much technology. Well, that's what I'm connecting with. He needs a break. And the thing is, this is why you guys are going to have a great life together because you live somewhere that's like in nature or you've got like somewhere beautiful, and you're beautiful anyway, you're as nature, you're as nature, and crystals will help. And also, yeah, you're moving into alignment with your mission. So I feel that if you use crystals, it will help right now, especially throughout the Capricorn season. With again, I'm seeing this is the stag. I created this deck. This is the stag, but I'm seeing it like a goat. So I'm seeing moving into the Capricorn season. So what I'm really feeling is connected with your twin. I know you're asking anything you need to know, and this is what you need to know. I feel that your twin is going to be absolutely stressing out or overworked or stuck inside or in a room or something as we move into moving forward into Christmas time, the Capricorn season, all that. So Capricorn is 22nd of December to the 19th of Jan. So I feel he's going to be dealing with lots of stress and you could pick up on that. Okay, so if you're picking up on it, if you're feeling tired or drained or run down or anything, the answer is go outdoors because that will cleanse your energy. It will help you feel better. Yeah, they give me, I can even smell it, I've just had a smell of the outdoors. When you go outdoors and you can smell it. I just smelt that there. So I feel you're receiving this message because it's about cleansing your energy as well. And like I say, when he thinks of you, you're beautiful and you're like nature. You're the breath of fresh air. So there could also be some communication coming in here. But I feel that this is definitely about him. He's very stressed. And I feel he's distracted as well because of things he's doing. But it's like too much technology. It's like the other day, it reminds me of this. The other day, I worked so hard, and it was so funny because, when I did that little pick a book, with the books, I picked Pile 2. I picked book 2 for myself when I watched it back. Because obviously I did that reading. I recorded it ages ago to schedule my videos. And it was spot on. It said, you're doing too much or something like that. You're overworked or something. And that particular day, I'd done so much because I worked till a specific time. And then I had to record a wig sale for Over on Wigs with Liz. And it took me 4 hours to record the video because I'm selling wigs. I was trying them on and off. And by the end of that night, I felt like I could not even look at a computer or anything or a phone. And I prayed that night and asked for help. And I actually had to go out the next day for a couple of hours. And I was just doing my own thing. And then I got into Costa and I sat down. And what do you do? The first thing you do is go to pull your phone out. And I'm like, where's my phone? And I'd left my phone at home. So I think the angels gave me that break, even though it was for only like 3 hours, to just not be on any device. And I didn't even notice until I got into Costa. It's like I was doing other things and I was enjoying myself, walking around and doing my own thing. And I never even realised. And as soon as I noticed I hadn't got my phone, that panic set in. It does. Like, oh no, I'm not connected to technology. What am I going to do? What if? And it's just so silly. You know yourself. When we were kids, there was no phones. There was phones, obviously, but we didn't have mobile phones. I mean, I used to go out and meet my friends. There was no mobile phones. There was landlines. But now in this day and age with technology, we start worrying about everything. So I feel we need to break from technology. That's what I need to say. I hope that helps, okay? And I felt so much better for just having those 3 hours without my phone that day. Kelsey, thank you for the donation. Hal, has any messages for me regarding my twin? So what does your twin want to say to you right now? I watch you when no one is looking. So he's watching you and he's feeling that love for you. He's feeling that desire. It's turning him on when he's watching you. So he's got his eye on you, saying no one's looking. So in other words, you may not know or you may feel it, but he's doing it in kind of the silence, or he's doing it behind closed doors. So if there is anyone he's around, he's making sure no one's around when he's watching you. And it's because there's delays in communication, or he's not opening up to you. They're giving me fear. So there's delays, either there's silence or separation, or there's fear around him actually coming to you in a physical way. So he's watching you. He's your stalker in a good way. Okay, and he's saying you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So when he looks at you, he feels all that love for you, and he's saying, wow, you're so beautiful, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. But he is silent because he's healing deep wounds within him. He's got deep wounds of abandonment within him that make him emotionally unavailable, and he's dealing with that. He's saying, I don't want to lose you, and that's why he's watching you. That's why he's keeping his eye on you. And he said, I'm finding the strength to change. So he is going to change what he's doing. He's not going to just look at you. He's going to connect with you. Okay, that's what, and even if you are communicating, which I don't feel you are, but even if you are, he is definitely watching you anyway. So, you're ready to go for what you really want, and it can be frustrating when he's not doing the same thing. So channel your energy right now into your creative projects, your goals, work, that kind of thing, because you're going to feel better, fill up your own cup. Because he's finding the strength right now to tell you how he feels. And how he feels is that you're the most beautiful person he's ever seen. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. I'm not working since last 1 year. I left my job. I want to start a small business of my own, but I'm very tired. By when will I be able to start? Well, if you're tired, it's because you're probably tired of what you've been doing, or you're tired of the circumstances, or, you just... And I don't feel it's from lack of sleep. Okay, even there could be things going on that may be affecting your sleep, but I feel it's more that when you're excited about what you're doing, you don't really feel tired even when you are, because you feel excited. It's like me, I've been on here nearly 3 hours without break. I've been talking for 3 hours and I don't feel tired. It's about loving what you do. So I feel when you find the thing that you love to do, you won't feel that way. You won't feel tired. You'll feel motivated. You'll feel excited. You'll feel passionate. You'll feel inspired. And that's what you're being guided to do. And obviously I want to start a small business of my own. And when you work for yourself, you feel that way anyway, because you know it's having, you know, it's benefiting you, and you know, you're your own boss and you're in control. So the first thing to do is really set your intentions, to think about what you want to do. And even if you're not sure what you want to do, just visualize the kind of life you want from what you're going to do. So for example, think, right, what kind of hours do I want? Where do I want my business to be? Do you want to work from home, or do you want something else? What is it you want? So start visualizing how you want things to be. Okay, and then everything else will fall into place. Affirm, I love the work that I do. I am busy with the work that I do, and I feel great about it. You know, whatever it is you want to affirm, you can make your own affirmations, and that's going to shift things forward for you. So let's see what the angels want you to know about this. So when you're going to, and the angel's saying you can start as quick as you want to start, but you have to set the intention first. You can wake up today and say, right, today is going to be a great day. Today I'm going to start focusing on the things I really want. Okay, so the angels say boundaries. Okay, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Now, this is a powerful one to come out, because what it's saying is, you know now you want to be your own boss, or you want to have your own business. So you don't want to have other people demanding your time and energy, because maybe that's happened in the past and that's why you felt tired or you felt drained, because you felt in your job that people want too much from you, or they're demanding your time or your energy. And you're thinking, that makes me tired, I don't want that anymore. I want to be in control of what I'm doing. So love yourself enough to say no to others. And that's what you do. You say, right, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to focus on me. That's probably why you stopped working, because you made that change and you set that boundary down, and that's a powerful thing. So when can you start this? Yeah, it's when there's something better. I feel it's about you knowing that there's something better coming in for you than anything that you've had before. Anything that you've had before, there's something much better here, and it's because it's going to bring in abundance. Remember, God is in charge, because you might be thinking, well, how am I going to do this? Or, you know, what resources do I need? All these questions we have, God is in charge. Set your intention and allow the universe to manifest it for you. And also, it says don't lend people money. Okay? It says there may be something connected with lending money. You may have to put boundaries down about that. Or this could also be a message about lending money. So I feel this could also be a big message about you don't need to borrow money to set up your business. Okay, because you'll be given what you need. Okay, so if you've been thinking about getting a loan or anything like that, I feel you don't need to do that. Okay, but it says lending people money is helping them to remain in a cycle of debt. Be cruel to be kind and end the cycle. So if there is anyone you've been lending money to, then don't do that anymore. But the message I've got coming through is that you don't need to borrow money, because God is in charge. God will be in charge of how you receive your dream. And I feel you don't need to get into debt to do it. I feel I need to give you that message, okay? Let me pull another card. I want to pull a card from Archangel Gabriel. What does Archangel Gabriel want to say to you? What's the message? There, a few cards. First one is law of attraction. This is exactly what I'm feeling. Set your intentions. Law of attraction will do it for you. It says keep your thoughts positive and surround yourself with positive people and situations, and you will attract more positivity into your life. We've got journaling. Write down what you're thinking about, any ideas that come to you, any creative things that come to you, even what you want. Just write down what's on your mind. So consistently writing about your feelings and your activities that bring in creative ideas, it will build your confidence as a writer. So, you know, it could be writing that you want to do, but write down what you're feeling. And also you've got media. So this could well be you do something online or on social media. It says you can reach more people by working with video, audio, print and online media. So you may have a platform like YouTube or Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or something like that. So everything has fallen into place with you. But I feel what you need to know is do not borrow money or lend anyone money. Because I feel it will just, you know, it'll be a struggle. You don't need to do that because God is in charge. I hope that helps, okay? And the same, we all have to start somewhere. That's coming through as well. Stella, thank you for the donation. Which important message should I know from my ex and the relationship we had? Did I do it okay or wrong? Forgive yourself for anything you feel you've done wrong, because everything happened for a reason, for growth purposes. So if you go over that, I wish this had happened or I wish that had happened, it's going to keep you stuck in a cycle. Okay, so what's the message? So first of all, understand that your ex, okay, wanted to treat you right. No matter what happened between you, he wanted to treat you right. Okay, remember, people go into fear and it makes them act crazy and do all kinds of crazy things. So he wanted to treat you right. And he's also the delay, or the fact that you went into the separation or that you're not together anymore, it happened so you can observe your thoughts. Because the message is, you were learning right now to observe your thoughts. And what's coming to you is, did I do it okay or wrong? So you have to forgive yourself for anything you feel you did wrong, because everything happened the right way for learning and growth. So first of all, say, I forgive myself in all directions of time. I forgive myself and others in all directions of time, and so it is. And then you let that go. And you say, I lovingly release the past. So you're able now to observe your thoughts. So instead of getting triggered by them, you're able to observe them. And say, of course I didn't do anything wrong. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. So forgive and let go. And understand that you were doing what you thought was best in the moment. And if anything caused a problem that, you think, I wish I'd done this differently, remember, it was because of your emotions and your feelings. So forgive yourself, take accountability for it, but forgive yourself. Because I feel that what your person is saying to you, you're saying, what important message should I know from my ex? He wants you to know he intended to treat you right. He didn't mean to hurt you or cause you pain. He wanted to treat you right. And through the situation, he's become better at observing his thoughts. And he's saying, you're my warmth and my joy. True happiness is always with you. So what he knows when he connects with you is that you made him happy. That happiness was always with you. And he felt joy and warmth when he was with you. So forgive yourself, you did nothing wrong. That's the message that you need to hear. So, is there a possibility of you guys reconnecting or reconciling or sorting this out or getting back together? Yes, there is. Got the hope star coming out on its own. So there's hope here in this connection, hope for the future. So it's just about observing things and forgiving yourself and knowing that, things may have happened between you, but it's gone now, it's past. What matters now is what happens from here. I hope that helps, okay? Cherie, thank you for the donation. I keep seeing 911. I feel my DM so much. So 911 is an emergency number. Okay, here in the UK, it's 999. If we have to ring an ambulance or a policeman or anything, we have to ring 999. But I know in a lot of places, it's 911. But I'm going to read you the number because you're saying, first of all, understand that 9 is a spiritual number. It's about your spiritual path, and 11 is awakening. So I feel really the message is you're going through a spiritual awakening. You're finding your own way. You're being made aware of many things. So the message says you are infinitely and cosmically connected to every living thing there is, has been, and ever will be. Connect to the wisdom that you are aligned with at this time. And this is Angel Numbers by Kyle Gray. But you're being reminded you're going through a spiritual awakening. Through everything that's happening for you. Okay, it's happening to you, but it's happening for you to grow you. So the message coming through for you is you're feeling emotional, but you're learning to harness the psychic power within you. The angels are asking you right now to be confident, to feel good, and to remember that you are one with all things and that you are successful. The more confident you are, the better things will be. And you're resilient and you know what you want and you're finding your place in the world. So this is a real powerful message for you because it's showing you that you are moving towards your spiritual destiny. And yes, that's with your twin, but it's more than that. This is about your purpose as a light worker, as an earth angel, as a spiritual being having a human experience. So the emotions you're feeling are natural when you're connecting with your twin, but you're learning to observe your thoughts to see things in a higher way. So be confident, remember who you are. Between now and February, you're finding your place in the world. And this could be about new beginnings. So it could be a new career, could be a change that you're going through within yourself. So what do the angels want you to know about this? Yeah, blossoming. You are blossoming. It says you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. So in other words, it's not over with you and your twin, it's just beginning, and great things are coming into your life. And your twin is saying, I'm so freaking grateful for you. Look at that. I'm so freaking grateful. And what that means is he's saying, thank you for being you. Thank you for coming into my life. Thank you for uprooting my life. Thank you for everything. And the more grateful you are, the quicker things will manifest for you. I hope that helps, okay? Shine Bright, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages about Vishvash and my marriage life? We're already married. I want to know how it's going to be. So what do you need to know? How is it going to be? How is it going to be? Okay, we've got the Chariot, and you're meant for each other. So you've got the Two of Cups and the Chariot. So couldn't get better cards coming out. Again, I've got a timeline here of July just gone to February, things shifting forward. So the message is you're meant to be with this person. It's about swan energy as well, which is remembering to watch what you were thinking. Because the swans, swans are really beautiful, birds. Imagine the swan on the lake. So graceful and calm and beautiful. But when they're flapping around on the land, it can be very scary. So I feel I need to share with you what your thoughts, because and the way you are responding or reacting, because when we react, we are the swan on the ground, flapping about. When we respond, we are the swan on the lake, okay, in that kind of, peaceful energy. So I feel that it's about breathing when something happens, so you are responding with love instead of reacting with fear. It says, take back your power and move things ahead. Jayoti, I've already answered your question. You need to go quite far back, but I've already answered your question, okay? So take back your power and move things ahead. This is about you knowing you are in control of your own life and you have strength within you. So let's bring in a message for you as well. This is something you need to hear. You've got purification. So it says it's time for a cleansing and a detox of your body and mind. So let go of anything that no longer serves you. Let go of anything that, affects your vibration. And know that you're being cleansed, ready for the next step. I feel there's going to be a big change in February and it's going to feel better. So you're being purified now so you can fill up your own cup, fill up the cup of each other's love and give back to communities and, the covenant energy as well. It says coventina. So you may get the word Tina. You've got coventy. And what I'm connecting with is like community, because you are a light worker and you're here to help. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys. Actually, let's do a quick message for Byron there. It says, a message from Archangel Michael. Let's do you a message. And then I'll pull a collective card, actually, for Archangel Michael. So, what does Michael want to say to Byron? I want a clear card, okay? Okay, we've got signs. So, the sign, Michael's saying to you, the signs that I send to you are real. They help you to navigate around your path and they help you to feel safe. You are always protected, so pay attention to the signs that you see. That's the message for you, Byron. So the angels send you signs to buoy your faith and calm you down and relax you, to show you're on the right path. And I feel that's also a message for everyone. But I'm going to pull everyone a card. So everyone watching right now, what's the message from Archangel Michael? It's courage. Courage. Strength is having the courage to say, I will try again tomorrow. Strength is finding the power to start your day. Strength is knowing that whatever comes next, you can handle it. Courage is strength and find it and use it. That's what you all need to know. So everyone watching, strength is getting through the day and the angels will assist you. I hope that helps. I'm sending everyone so much love. I am going to be live again tomorrow on Wednesday. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button for me, thank you so much. If you want to reach out for a personal reading, you can. It's guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. There's always plenty of guidance on the channel too. So have a great day, everyone. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I'm sending you lots of hugs and kisses, and I'll see you soon.